have a notebook. Hey guys. Hi Beth. I do. Petition for Emmanuel, August Borden. Oh, I gotta look up this. Hi Leslie. Lori. Nicole with 2 E's. Hi Chris. Hey guys. Wait and see who all hops in tonight. I should be, oh, I can have a guest on. Hold on. Hold on. I am going to get Blaze in here tonight, guys. They just said I can have it's unlocked. So we're going to get a guest in here tonight. Oh my gosh. I thought, oh my God. I'm super excited about this because I have so many people I want to be guests. This is awesome. This is huge news. Hi, Deborah. Did you see that, Deborah? I get to have a guest on tonight. So, hi Brandy with a B, Bratty Brandy. So Blaze was wanting to come on. Little Blazy. Hi, baby. Guess what, sober girl? I get to have a guest tonight. It's unlocked now. So, I was talking to Blaze earlier, and she really wanted to come on. And I was like, I have one more day. It's unlocked, so I'm gonna get Blaze in here. I'm excited, Jackie. Y'all, Blaze is we want Blaze on tonight. I'm not playing. High five, sober girl. Bam. Invite Blaze's journey to join. Wait a minute. Blaze isn't on yet. Blaze, are you on yet? Deborah, I mean, we want to. She is here. Blaze is here. We don't want to spill all the beans, though, before we have a room full, right? We want to get a couple more people in here. Do you think they will ever say? Yes, I do. Yes, I do think. I think it's coming if it didn't today. Hi, Jennifer. I spill them one word. I love it. We are going to have, I'm excited, Blaze, because I wanted you in the box for sure. And I for sure want third baby mama. I want to get her in here. Hi, Lori. Yeah. Johnny, are you here? I do. I'm excited. They are, yeah. Who is Blaze? She is the sister-in-law. She's the sister-in-law. Brandy, listen. That's right. She's starting to now. Listen, she's paying attention to things. She is paying attention to things. Oh, John Boy. What is it they call him on Reddit? They call him, is it No Job Johnny? Is that what we're saying? What did she say? All I think about is you. She probably deleted it. They was, Lori, girl, I made so many phone calls today. I spoke with a sheriff again today for a long time. I sent an email to Rain, which is an organization that works on S crimes, because I spoke with the sheriff yesterday about some SA that we know that's happened that went unreported. So I called to talk about that. Well, unless the victim comes forward and makes a statement, there's nothing they can do. So I contacted Rain to see if they could do something about that. I sent an email too to Regional Homes about that sponsorship, and it was I sent, you're not Sherry, we just got in. I sent screenshots to some people. If any of you would like to send an email to Regional Homes about that sponsorship or partnership, I will gladly forward it to you, and you can copy and paste it. Erin Brockovich. Doesn't she get married and like live happily ever after? I'm not there yet. I don't know if he quit his job. I don't know. I just say we keep watching, Johnny Con. You guys are so funny. It's too late. What do you mean, sweetie? I'm just seeing that, sober girl. You said it's too late. What did I miss? They could end it. They could end the sponsorship. Hey, do y'all know, this is hilarious. Y'all know how she does the Mad Hatter stuff all the time? Like, it seems like she's sponsored by Mad Hatter because she's getting all of these hats and she's always like doing something with Mad Hatter. Do y'all know that she has made it seem as if she's sponsored by Mad Hatter? She's not. So we got a hold of them today too, and they're like, she buys our hats at full price. Like, we don't have a sponsorship with her. She literally makes it seem as if she has a sponsorship. But she does not. I don't know, Redneck Girl. There's so much debate about that. Blaise might could answer that. Jackie, yes, she does what? Kentucky Girl, that's not the intention either. It's accountability for dishonesty and misleading. Listen, okay, hold on. What about the people who have donated to things that she wasn't transparent about? She took income from people without being transparent. So I understand what you're saying, and that would never be the intention. Maybe work. I don't know. Acts like it's a sponsorship, yet, but it's not. Now, they've scammed a lot of people. I know, Brandy, I get that all the time. What about the people who built her home for her just to lie and say it's her? Or selling a trailer that didn't belong to her? I know, Brandy. Yeah. Yeah. We all work. We all work. You know? I want her to... There's so much to it that it's not little bits and pieces. Her stepdad. She sold a trailer that didn't belong to her. I want her to have accountability. And maybe if little by little we rock that boat... she'll be accountable. She'll make herself accountable. That's the goal. Yeah, it wasn't hers. Were you on live last night, Lori? Were you in here? I spoke. This is what I was tripped up on last night. I couldn't, hold on. No, I understand that, Kentucky Girl. I do. Okay, so that is one thing I can't speak on yet, but I can tomorrow. I can tomorrow. If I speak on it now, I might interfere with something. But I will say, I was on the phone with them for a long time yesterday, and they were very helpful. All right, Blaise. No, they're not going down. But the following number's not going down, but everything else is, which I've said maybe she bought followers. It's easy. It's easy to, and it's cheap to buy followers. Do y'all really think she's going to Bible study? Do y'all really think she's going to Bible study? I hope she is. I hope she has conviction. I do. I do. I don't either. Somebody said, girl, you made a video and went to the end of the driveway, turned around, went back home and had a beer. Oh my God, the pictures that Johnny posted. Dude, I want y'all to imagine something. He set up a camera. He set up a camera, called the kids in there, and like took pictures of him feeding his kids. What's the point? Why would you? That's ignorant. We do this every day. But you know what I mean? Oh, you told me that, sober girl? Yeah. Okay, that's right. Oh, thank you, Lisa. In third person. But can you imagine that as women? I don't think there's any men in here right now. What do you mean, Jennifer? What do you mean? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a character. No, I don't think they have a ground to get rid of her. I mean, look at the Stapletons are still on here, and I don't know. I don't have the following on Facebook. I have a large following, but they don't. It's not about, you know, I'd be in there by myself. Nobody, I mean, unless everybody wants to come follow me over there, and then I will. If I had people who followed me on Facebook that were interested in this, I would. Hi, Tasha. Hi, Madison. Where are they discussing it? Where are they discussing it? I know, but somebody's saying, you guys are saying go live. There's no point in going live if nobody's watching it, you know, on Facebook. That's what I mean. I know. Hey, happy Wednesday, Amanda. It's Brandy Lynette. I think it's the same profile picture. BRANDILYNNETTE. Brandy Lynette Watson. Hey, did you guys say, who said they're discussing me? I mean, I know my picture's been all in his comments lately. Which is crazy because I'm a small creator. She blocked you. She hasn't blocked me on Facebook yet. I'll see if I can figure that out. So how do I know people's going to see it? You know? Lola, I privated for now. I had somebody message me about that video. I didn't want to delete it because it affects my account when I delete something. Hi, Julie. I'm glad you're here. Stay with us and you'll understand where we're at. We're fixing to have an awesome guest. Awesome guest. So hang out. Please don't give up. I am putting it out there. Hi, Amy Lynn. Hi, Jennifer. Thank you. Anyways, I privated it because somebody messaged me and said, listen, that creator you're talking about has far more followers than you do, and you might get attacked for that one. And she only has a couple more really than P, and she's got a lot of people that came after me too, so I just kind of privated it for now. Okay, Brandy. Okay, I'll see. Okay, Tasha, I'll go in and get that in a minute. Yeah, we all need to be talking about it. So yeah, I just privated it for now. I felt like, oh, it made my tummy hurt. Hi, Sandy. She's got a lot. Jennifer, we're here for you. Blaise. Goofy. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, if I have enough people follow me, then I know that you guys are there to support me. But you know, I don't want to be up there like doing a video and then like everybody like, what is she talking about? Because those people, I don't know if they have anything to do with that. I am, Jennifer. I am. I made some, Jennifer, I called Rain today, RAINN, to discuss that with them, things that you and I talked about in the past regarding a victim. You guys are awesome. Hey, then I will make a live video over there too. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Y'all, I didn't bring my drink. Stay. Stay. Blaze, do you want to come on at 7:30? I was hoping to have more people in here, which my group is awesome. So this is enough, but I was... Me? Jennifer, are you talking to me? I'll have to message you. Somebody... Okay, Britt. What'd she say, Amanda? Britt. Does she really? Do you really think so? Wait. Hold on. You should, Tasha. You should. I'm reading comments, guys. I'm not ignoring you. It's Brandy Lynette. Brandy with an I. Lynnette. I wish I could put it on here somewhere. Okay. Yes, she is married to P's brother. She's Mackenzie's stepmom. It's all right. Thank you, Lisa. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you. I think Brands backed her before they... I mean, listen. She had a lot of people bamboozled at one time. Imagine if you're a business and you don't even watch her social media and you just know she has a large following. Oh. That's why she's here, y'all. That's why she's here. I was joking about something earlier and I said my social media manager and... Oh, engaged. I'm sorry. Engaged. I stand corrected. Thank you, guys. Well, we'll do it then. I know, Tasha. I'm unlocked. We're going to have a guest. Blaze is going to come in the box in a little bit. When I noticed it was unlocked, I was like, let me check. And I was like, oh, I can have a guest. I was so excited. Bleh, join. So, somebody said that they got a message from who they thought was a dumpling account. What did that say? Thank you, Britt. Wait, hold on. Listen, don't you know he would rage? Don't you know? Jennifer! Don't be camera shy. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. Hi, Janet. Girl. That would be fun. Me, you, and Blaze. I know. Yeah, you can black screen, yes. Yeah, you can turn your camera off. Hold on. Let me. Oh, no way. She's going to let him. She does have a short leash on him. Yeah, that post last night on Facebook. I cackled. I cackled. And then I was like, Brandy, you're being petty. Well, yeah, I am petty sometimes. I think just everything about him just... Hi, Maggie! A kept man who skips leg day. I shouldn't have said that. Darn it. Is 7:30 okay with you, Amy Lynn? Yeah, he'll slip. I'm so petty. Oh, I try to stick to the facts, but sometimes it just slips. Okay. Thank you for the follow. A kept man that skips leg day. You better quit. You better be nice. You better be nice. Hey, Stephanie. No, I agree with you. And I want you to know, on Sundays, I am starting a new thing called Salvation Sunday. I cannot wait. So that's a valid point. I think we all need to get right. And stealing is, we are tight. Yep. Right. We're right and tight. Get it right. Get it right. Yes, rebuke the evil of the world. Those who harm children. Yep. Those who harm children. And there's a lot of verses about that. And stealing, lying. I mean, harming, okay, BLAISE, harming children. And I'm not just talking about the victims of that right now. Yeah, Renee. There's more to the Bible. Yeah, there's a lot to the Bible. Yeah. Hey, girl, hey. Cheating. Oh. Lying. Hey, that's a really valid point. Maybe P will come to Salvation Sunday. Fraud. Adultery. Being boastful. Man, I got a good team. That's what it says. Yep. Yep. I don't know. I don't think we'll find out what... Listen to how y'all popped off. I love it. Stingy. I don't know what church she's going to or Bible study. She could lead it. I let her come along. Yep. Man hopping. Inmate hopping. Inmate hopping. That's the thing. Yep, she joined a woman's group. Yep, she's been going. Y'all know she's been going to church for 2 months now. That's valid, Nurse Lisa. Elise, what do you mean? What do you mean? No, it won't last long. No, eventually she'll just stop posting about it. It'll be little and little and little. She goes to church like she did a pool party. That's true, Elise. Yeah. Yep. That is true. Oh, everything is a prop. Everything is acting. She does, yeah. That town is tiny, though. That town is tiny. I wonder, I asked Matt, I said, do you really think she's going to church? And he said, well, that's what she tells me. Yep, she is a manipulator. I think it's just an act also. Yep, you never see her pulling up. Yes, Brandy, I signed it yesterday. Last night. What do you mean it's a Twilight Zone? Is it like The Hills Have Eyes? Yeah. Oh, okay, Helen. It's not a tiny town? You're welcome, Brandy. Maybe. She's not above that. She's not above it. Oh, okay, Helen. Okay. So maybe the town itself is tiny, but there's a lot of people or a lot of things. Y'all, I have been to Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana for church camp as a child. And I live in the Midwest now. And I've obviously been to Missouri and Kansas. But I haven't been very far in this world. My kid's half-sister lives in Mobile. She pops in some too. Thank you. 5,000 people's teeny tiny. That is tiny. Oh, Wisconsin. You're a Midwesterner too. Churches can be swept up in thinking they are protecting someone. Oh, that's valid. So you think she's using the church for protection? Like to protect her because she doesn't have a family. Illinois. Send cheese curds. That's a valid point. A little bit, Brandy. I'll be on here a little bit. It depends on how long me and Blaze gets to talking and if we can get Jennifer in here. Leisha, I spent a lot of my childhood in Oklahoma. You don't want to miss a tea. Have somebody screen record it in case you do. I know. Hold on. Everyone hold her face down and share it to everyone on the list to get the word out. Hold her face down. Are you trying to drown me? What are we doing? Oh, nice. Oh, gotcha. Oh, Lisa. Okay. I see what you're saying. What is that? What am I looking at?
She's putting a fence up.
She can't do that.
That leader right there.
Yeah, they can't do that. So we can't walk that way? No, that ain't happening.
You don't hear it?
No, that ain't gonna happen. No. Jeez. Let me see. Hi, Coastal. Hello, Monica. She said, share the chat. Share the chat to get more people in here. Do we still have, did Blaze leave the chat for a minute, or is she still in here? If you hold down, oh, I gotta read that. If you hold down on your face, oh, my face. Oh, that's interesting. You hold down on my face? I like him, Randy. I like him. I think it's a fun, oh, okay, well, wait. I think it's I like hanging out and visiting with everybody. My addict brother ran from the police station one night. He found a pastor. That's a thing. It's like, I don't know. When people go to jail, they do that too. And here's the thing is, if it's real, that's fantastic. This is just, in my opinion, a manipulation ploy. I don't know how to do that. Hold on. Oh, hold on. You guys, hold on. I don't know how to do this, so... Oh, pickles. I did the wrong thing. I'm here, guys. Don't. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I just did, honestly. I don't know. Damn it. You said gifts? I'm looking, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, here we go. Let me go back. Hold on. I really don't know what I'm doing, if y'all want to know the truth. If you can't tell by watching me here. Maybe Tasha can help me. I don't know what I just did. I just pushed buttons, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. So did I do that right? Because I don't know what I did. Okay, hold on. I'm going to try. Okay. Did I do the right thing or no? Set a higher number. I still don't know if I did the right thing. I still don't know if I did the right thing. Okay, hold on. The heart beside her name that says join. Do I need to do something? Y'all, what did y'all do? I don't know what I'm doing. But y'all do. Y'all are killing me. Hi, Christina. Hi, Amanda. Okay, that's how many likes the video has gotten by tapping the screen. No, ma'am, you didn't. We will figure it out after the live. Pickles. Pickles. Okay. I think I'm hitting... What's this? Hold on. Nope, we're not doing that. Okay. I can do this one again. No, let's not do that. I'm sorry. It seems like it's only letting me do like one thing at a time is what it seems like. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like people are leaving and I don't want them to. Don't leave. So do I need... Okay, so after the live, me and Tasha can figure it out. I don't know what's happening. Okay, you have to edit the amount after you pick the gift. Okay, hold on just a minute. Please don't leave. Okay. Okay, live gifts is where I'm at. Okay, so here's this. Okay. Oh, pickles. It'll let me pick it. Y'all. Okay. For the new gift reference, so say Rose, it's just telling me who gifted me those. Let me see if I can change the number. Edit. Oh, y'all, I think I figured it out. Hold on. I think I figured it out. Ooh. Please let me be able to do this again. No. Maybe. Wait a minute. Let's go here. No. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that works. Y'all are teaching me all kinds of things, okay? We'll see if that works. Okay, but the 3 lines on the bottom right. Okay, I know I'm missing tons of messages and I feel terrible. Okay, that works. So I can go in and change that later, right? If I need to. So I should have did more than 100. Is that what y'all are saying? What is happening though? Okay. So as soon as we get our girl back over here, everyone's in your heart for me today. Okay. You can always set again. I think I already have to set it again. Okay. I'll do it different this time. Okay. It's all up on me screaming. There's that. I'm going to get gooder and gooder at this, y'all. Okay. Okay, I said confirm. Let me go back to my girls. I think it should let me go back now. Is it still, is that good? I don't even know what's happening, y'all. Is that still okay? Did I mess something up? Y'all are like, leave it alone. Leave the stuff alone. Oh my gosh. I'll figure it out. One of these days, somebody will, they'll learn me something. They will. You guys are awesome. Okay. Listen, I think I have an idea now, and before I go live again, I will play with it. Can I figure that out when I'm not on a live? Thank you, Deborah. You guys are so awesome. You're teaching me so much. I've never done that. I've never in my life done that. Ever. So, not only am I figuring it out, y'all are watching my face. You're like watching my face while I'm trying to figure it out, but I can't see y'all. I can't see y'all. You guys are wild. Yep, we can, hi Lynn, yeah, we can pin comments now. You guys are great. I sure hope that Blaze is able to get her kids down so that we can have her on tonight, you know. She is, Blaze is ready to blow. I'm not going to like blow her cover, but Blaze, is she back? Blaze is ready to, she's done. Blaze is done playing nice. So, yeah, I know. I think she's here somewhere. I think she'll lay babies down. Let's go. Yes. So, yes, Marcy. So, me and her was talking earlier. And a lot of you know this. I've been making phone calls. For 2 days, I've been on the phone. I have Blaze's sister-in-law. So, I have been on the phone for 2 days. And I have kept her, hi, Bama, very informed, because this is her family. It's not just, talk for her. It's not for us either, but it affects her directly. And this evening, she was like, I'm tired of it. I'm done with it. And I was like, oh my God, I just wish, she said she had over like 150 messages of people. Hi, BJ. Yes. Saying horrendous things to her, like telling her to, in graphic detail. So she's over it. She is tired of it. She's done playing with it. And so she's got a lot to say. Frenchie, she's married, or she is engaged to Patient's brother. She bought the trailer, that she first went viral in. That P went viral in. Are you, whoever messaged me, are you in my live right now? I'm not ignoring you. I got a message from somebody and I wanted to make sure I answered them. I don't know if they're in the live. Is who living there? Is who living there? Yeah, Frenchie's sister-in-law. Yeah, we're going to get her in here in a minute. She's done. Madison, did you leave and come back? I swear you were in here earlier. You did. You spelled it right. I call her Blaisey, but it's Blaise. But you'll hear me saying Blaisey. But that's just because she's so young. She's so young. I thought, Madison, it just showed me you just came back. I was like, did she leave? I don't think she's there anymore. So her and Chad bought it. But Julie, here's the thing. That Blaise and Chad bought that trailer from P and didn't know it didn't even belong to P. It didn't even belong to her. She couldn't sell it. But they didn't know that. Brooke, they did twice. Blaise, we're ready for you. They did twice, and now they go back to court sometime this month. I don't know. Okay, you ready, Blaise? Are you ready? Okay, guys. Y'all have no idea how exciting that is. I sent a request, so I'm so glad you're here. Let me move that out of the way.
Oh no. Okay. Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner. Everybody. She's gonna let it rip. Yeah, that's what I said. What's up, pretty thing?
What's up? What's up? Trying to get everything set up.
Yeah. Did you get your babies laid down?
I'd like to think so, but one of them doesn't like to sleep, so I'm sure he'll be up within the next 2 minutes.
You know, if you have to get off or step away, we get it.
Yup, got it.
Well,
there with the cat.
Jennifer still in here? Did Jennifer leave? I know she was hesitant. Yes. I was like, come on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like no, just invite everybody up on in here. Let's get an audience.
Tell me about some of the messages you were getting.
So yeah, I had like 138 messages, like DMs about people telling me that I'm just so wrong and that I'm living my life in sin and all this other shit and I'm tearing people down and that's not what girls do with girls. First off, I am a girl's girl. Second off, I'm not I'm not going to support that. Like, I won't leave you in a room by yourself, but understand that's not somebody who I'm going to travel with and want to have sit at my table.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And you have, this is like I was saying to you earlier, this isn't like rumor to you. Like, this is a life that not only you've lived, but you've had to probably listen to Chad talk about his past with this situation.
Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit. Might be my live.
Did I break up back? Does everybody else hear me fine? Yes. That's her fiance is P's brother, yeah. You guys can hear me? Okay. So yeah, she got some really nasty messages earlier. So
yeah. I was told to unalive myself and do some push-ups and some bleach. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then yeah, no, there was more. There was like another one telling me that I shouldn't be walking the earth or having kids because I'm a whole different type of breed of person. And I'm like, yep, you're right. And I guess that works, but too bad I'm raising kids to stand up for themselves and,
Yeah.
not put them in dangerous situations.
Yeah. So Lynn asked to come in too, and I've got let's wait. I think she did. It showed me. Y'all know I'm learning. So it showed me. So I'm just trying to. Holy patience, Hunter Burner. So I don't know how to get all these other boxes away. What do I do? What do I do? Do y'all know? Hold on. Ah, wait, there I am, big. I don't want that. I want Blaze big.
Oh no, girl, you believe yourself big.
Hold on. Dang it,
Put Betty in here.
That. How do I do this, y'all? How do I get these? I don't know how to do it. Hold on.
Oh, no. Girl, I don't do live. I just join, and that's what happens.
You get to do that when you're pretty. You get to just be like, y'all. They're saying change the grid. I know, Helen. I don't know what to do. Listen, for y'all.
I don't know if you hold it.
Listen, here's a thing that y'all may not know. This is the, you know what? I'm looking. Hold on. I know y'all are just so full of me. So it says co-host. Did I do co-host or multi-guest? Hold on. Somebody said click on her picture. Expand.
Not sure. Oh, hello.
Oh, man. I'm just, okay.
I'm going to be squinting because I have to read the comments and I don't have my glasses, so apologies.
I don't know how to do this. Y'all, I did multi. I did multi. I didn't mean to. So, Jennifer, can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? I had it. Is that better, y'all? Everybody hear me? Okay. Does this work?
I hear you.
Okay. So, I know I had some questions, but of course, after all that debacle, I'm not going to have any questions. Have you had any contact with anybody over? How long has it been since you've had contact with anyone over there?
The night CPS showed up to the house, Mackenzie came over just to ride it out, and the day after, everybody blocked us, and we ain't heard from them since.
Mackenzie came to y'all's house for just to get away from everything?
Yeah, so ironically, supposedly, whatever, quote unquote, whatever, she said that her and her boyfriend was leaving to go get some food, and as they was coming down the main road, the cops and state troopers and everybody else was coming up, and so she just came over and was like, I'm not sure what's going on, but then they pulled into Patience's, so Patience basically told her, like, hey, don't come back, just wait until I tell you to come back, so... And then they ended up calling her and bringing her back. I don't want you on that. Okay, fine, go down. So they ended up calling her and told her that they needed her to come back and to stay with the kids and with Brittany, because Brittany...
How did they leave the kids with Brittany when Brittany's in active addiction?
They wasn't supposed to be. So that's why Mackenzie had to go back, because they knew Brittany couldn't handle the kids by themselves.
Yeah.
Betty!
So, sorry guys, okay, hold on, Carly.
I love you, Betty.
I love you, baby. What are you doing?
Talking shit.
I'm
I
still
hear
figuring
ya.
this out, Betty. I'm sorry.
You're saying shit that I didn't know that you were supposed to be saying yet.
Nah.
Yeah. So
They said that the case, from what everybody's
closed.
saying,
The case is
that
closed.
they closed it. Yeah. So from Matt,
So we need to open a new one. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
oh, here's my case. Oh, I got my case. My own.
No, I was just scrolling on here for a minute. I brought the kids up here to the hotel. I had to get out of that house, dude. I can't be in that house. I'm fucking terrified.
Oh my God,
I
I'm
keep
sorry,
seeing
baby.
stuff. I don't think that I'm seeing stuff, but
Ooh.
I mean, I might be, but I'm. It's probably in my head, but I am scared, girl. So you know me, I don't get scared like that. But yeah, so I brought the kids up here, and they swimming, we having fun. I just had to get out of there. I'm even letting them miss school.
You need a break.
Hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah.
You needed a
Well,
break.
They needed that. You needed that.
I got about 2 more weeks, and then I'll be back home. I got some
Already?
things going,
That
and
quick?
baby, I'm a hustler.
I know you are.
I don't fuck around.
Good.
I don't fuck around.
I'm happy.
When I'm ready, I'm ready.
I'm sad for you,
Oh,
but I'm
yeah.
happy for you. Yeah. Well,
And I just got off the phone with a landlord down there, and it's 2 blocks away from my sister. And I was going to try to surprise her, but of course I couldn't. I just had to call her.
Aw.
She's like, "Oh my God, are you here yet?" I said, "No."
Not yet.
that's good news.
yeah.
That's all really good news. Aw.
I'm going back home to Kentucky. Yeah, no, my sister is helping, and my mom. They want me home. I usually go back to Mississippi, and I usually never want to go back home, but I think it's time. It's been 10 years, and it's time for me to go home for a little bit. So I get
Yeah.
another wild hair up my ass and want to go back to Mississippi.
I love it.
Northern
Go wherever
Kentucky.
you want to go.
Huh?
I said you get to go wherever you want to go.
What is it?
I'm not tied down now, and my daughter's medically cleared, so and I'm single. Shit, everybody get baby on.
That is amazing.
Betty is on a roll.
I am on a roll, girl. I just told my kids they better hurry up and get 18 and get out the door.
Yep. Oh,
My daughter said, "I'm not going nowhere." I know you ain't.
you have kids that do you have sons that are grown though?
Yeah, I have 2, 19
So will
and
they
20.
stay where they're at?
My son is in Mississippi. He stayed. He has his own place. He's engaged, and he's got 8 more weeks. He just finished the first 8 weeks. Now he's got 8 more weeks left, and he will be on a fire truck in Biloxi in December.
Oh my
And he's
gosh.
fucking 20 years old.
I love
Yeah.
that. Oh,
Hell yeah.
And then
Yeah,
my 19-year-old, he's really handicapped, very mental retarded, and very autistic. So he lives in a facility.
yeah.
'Cause
I
he's
remember
very-
you saying that. Yeah, I remember you saying that.
And then I got my 2 littles left.
Oh,
He just turned 14. She'll be 16 in November. So
That's
basically about
wow.
4 years, and I might go get on shit. You never know what I might go get. I just told my sister, I said, "Look, if I come down there and I get on a stripper pole or I start being a whore, mind your business." I'm just joking, but
Let me know. I'll come
I
support.
know, right?
I know, girl, get them dollars. But yeah, I feel better now. I'm still stressing over this shit. I'm trying to. I have to pay this full $1,800 for this man's cremation. So I've been stressing.
Lord have
I'm a
mercy.
murder trucker, but I'll get it eventually. But
Message us if you need anything. Well, we'll help out. With
I made
what we can.
girl. I broke my pride yesterday, and I made because people asked me to, and I did. I made me a GoFundMe for it,
Yeah.
but ain't nobody
Absolutely.
done nothing on it yet.
I know exactly how you feel.
But let me go ahead and say this. But somebody that really died and really has no family and needs a cremation,
Needs it.
I can't get a fucking dollar.
Yep.
But somebody that's I gotta
Mhm.
shut up.
Yeah.
Can go get thousands and thousands and thousands and get left.
So, Betty,
But
I
I
don't
can't get
know
help.
if you were in my live last night, and I can speak about this, but I spoke with the Secretary of State yesterday for an entire hour about
Really?
all of this. GoFundMe, PayPal, they are digging into all of her financials now. They told me
Yes.
on the phone that they would freeze assets and then they would after they freeze assets, they will inform them that they are under an investigation, and it's a federal crime if they find any discrepancies, not paying taxes, not reporting their rental, which is another thing I spent a lot of time on the phone with yesterday that I can't talk about out loud yet, but I will be able to tomorrow. I can message people.
I've been seeing your videos, girl.
They're all over my For You page.
Honestly,
you asked me. You told me
Yes,
I
I
was a
am.
dead horse, and I was like, "You just wait."
hey, honestly, I have been cracking up at her and this dumpling. I am literally.
I'm for
oh
it,
my
so
god,
for it.
these motherfuckers have lost their minds.
Yeah.
But I've been cracking up, girl. But yeah, I just think it's shitty how she can get that much money, and I can't get a fucking lousy 1,800 to really bury somebody.
I know, I agree.
But I'm not gonna lie and bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do that. That's not who I am. He'll sit there before and just sit there until they figure it out. Because I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, no disrespect. But I'm not
Figure it. No, I
gonna
get it.
CNC.
I get it.
Huh?
No,
I mean, I'll bitch and fight, but I ain't gonna lie, cheat, or steal.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
No, we may be a bitch, but we ain't liars.
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I'm a fighter. I'd love to get out in the street. And
No,
fight a couple
Becky,
right now.
they didn't bury anybody. Not one word.
Easy.
Yeah.
No,
So that's what I said too. Is I made a video a while back, a week ago, basically, and I said, tell your followers the truth, return the money, and I'll back out gracefully. And I know she's seen it. And she made a choice.
She's seen every one of
Bible
them.
study, which is fine, but still, you know.
Do we need to call it? Do we need to call our lives Bible study?
Huh?
Can we call our lives our own Bible study?
Yeah, we can. We can call them what we want.
Look. I just said when I get back home, I'm gonna start going to church. But I got 2 more weeks to be fucking Satan, so leave me alone.
Yep.
But I do need to get back in church.
Yeah.
But I've always been to church. But you won't. I don't go to church right now because I'm not a hypocrite. I'm cussing and smoking. Why am I going to go to church?
Yeah.
Her church, there's not many churches down here, like where we live, and
She said, "Get your little pink book out."
hang on. But no, there's not that many churches down here. So the ones that are down here are like huge and all basically connected under one. So everybody knows everybody. So it's just hard to find a good church down here. But nonetheless,
Do you know what kind of church I go to?
my closet, your closet.
Pentecostal.
Me too, Betty. Yep, me too.
I'm a Pentecostal girl, but I'm backslid
too.
right now. And I know that I could go in there butt naked and God will forgive me. But I don't like going to church, cussing and smoking and doing all that. When I'm in church, I'm a totally different person. I don't cuss. I actually love you. But we're not going to do that. We're going to do that in a couple
actually
weeks.
love ya.
We're going to do that in a couple weeks. We're not going to do that yet because I got to get my anger
You
out
said I'm
first.
backslidden. I don't like none of you.
Yeah, I love Pentecost, so I do. I'm just backslid a little bit. But God's got me, baby. God's always got me.
Felicia, we don't know. Blaise, somebody asked if you could talk a little bit about how, and you don't have to, of course, how he ended up with Mackenzie. I think we know a little bit about Chad, and his history, but what happened to Mackenzie's mom?
So I got the paperwork in the drawer. And it's got a lot of information on it, so that's why I haven't shared it.
Right.
But her mom left when before
Don't
the age
say
of,
some stuff, Blaise.
No,
yeah, I'm
I
not,
know.
I'm
With
not.
her mom. Don't say
No. So no, her mom left at the age before the age of 2 and just basically cut out and was like, "Here's the rights. Have a good day."
Oh,
and
she's gone.
yeah, that he has full custody. Like 100% full custody of her. And he has...
Do y'all know anything about where she's at now, or like where is she?
Pennsylvania. That's all I know. I don't even... I think she even changed her last name.
So she just
No,
like...
her mom's never been in the picture.
No. She just... Yeah, no. She got... Yeah, it was very unfortunate situation of what happened, but it was pure abandonment at the end of the day, just point blank. That's not my
And
story
then
to tell.
unfortunately,
So.
I know, yeah.
and then unfortunately, Chad had done some things, not bad to her, but he just made some bad decisions in his
Right.
life.
Yeah.
He was
Being a
dumb,
young dad
ignorant,
and just
stupid.
having a baby thrown on him,
Yep.
not making excuses for him, but he's not. He
No,
don't make
he was
excuses for
15.
himself.
He was a
But
child having a child.
He was how
yeah,
old?
15.
14,
Holy
15.
cow.
Yeah.
So a child having a child. So
So Patience got her when Patience
Yeah.
was 17 because Chad had made some bad decisions, but he's changed his life, got a whole new family. Her real mom can't answer for that, and Patience can't
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
that.
And he'll tell you point blank, like, he will never, there's no repayment that he could give Patience for that. He has thanked her in
Yeah, he is.
multiple different ways, you know, gave her the credit because she was there when he wasn't. So
And he was
he
very
won't-
grateful and happy all the way up
Yes.
until here recently, when he tried to get her back, but she was at that age and was like, "I'm already comfortable with Patience." She didn't want to, and he's just now, you know, having his family getting his shit together. But he, up until just when all this come out, he didn't really care for her, but he still was very thankful for her, and didn't really talk, you know.
We're talking about
much
Chad and
shit.
Patience, not Mackenzie and Chad.
No,
Yeah, but
Chad.
I also want to say really quick, yes, you guys, Jennifer is involved. Like, Jennifer does know, she's kind of getting ate up in the comments, and she is,
Who's Jennifer?
Jennifer is
So,
Scott
yeah, who's
Lombardi's
Jennifer?
sister-in-law.
Oh,
Jennifer's who?
Scott Lombardi's sister-in-law. She was there for a long time, too. Hold on.
That I can't speak on because I was previously before him.
Yeah.
So
Jennifer.
Jennifer is Scott's brother that did that to her?
No. Jennifer is married to Scott's brother. Jennifer tried getting a victim, I won't say who, help, and P would not allow it.
no.
Will you?
Yeah, so she's the one that is married to Scott?
She's married to
another
Scott's brother.
Scott's brother. But she
Yes.
is the one that tried to help, though.
Hold on. Where is
There's
Jennifer?
Matt.
Come on in. I just wanted to address that because I don't want Jennifer getting ate up.
No.
Blaise is a sister-in-law.
Yeah, we're not coming for hate in the comments. We're not doing that. If you got some genuine
no, I'm
questions,
not.
ask them like the way they need to be asked. Don't be rude.
Yeah.
We're not doing that tonight
Okay.
because
Yeah.
you'll get kicked out.
Oh,
We'll just-
Matt didn't mean to jump in.
Oh,
No, I was just asking who that was because you said something. But yeah, I didn't.
no,
I've
no,
never
not
heard.
y'all. I was just saying people in the comments. Like, we're just not being rude tonight. That's not what we doing. They'll just get booted. 'Cause-
Bitch, we'll be rude all we want. What the
Jennifer,
fuck?
yes, we
you
will.
in?
Hi,
Yes,
Jennifer.
we will. Yes, we will. I will hurt your feelings.
Jennifer. Hey, so let me introduce you for everybody who don't know. Well, do you want to introduce yourself?
No, you got it.
Okay, so Jennifer, are you still married to him?
Married to who?
To Scott's brother.
Yes.
Okay. So she is.
Just leave the dryer outside.
Oh, is that you? Who is that? Oh, never mind.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So, quick thing, I might have to step out for like a couple minutes and like pause myself. Our dryer heating element went out earlier, so I'm about to get a new one. So, didn't know that was happening tonight, but yeah. So, they're supposed to be here in a couple minutes.
So Jennifer was involved years ago with raising Mackenzie, and so she knows a lot about years ago when they were. I don't know how long has it been, Jennifer, since you've kind of been out of the 5 years or so.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah, but before that, you were pretty involved with Mackenzie, right?
Oh yeah. Since she was about 5.
Yeah, because I know you said you helped quite a bit.
Oh yeah, we did.
You and your husband.
Yeah, she had a lot of help from my
This
husband, a lot
is
from my
Scott's
husband's family as well.
sister-in-law.
So, like
Yeah.
my mother-in-law and all
Yeah,
that.
maybe.
Yeah. So,
She's
And
20.
that's
Well, fuck,
because
did you know?
Scott was dating
Yes.
P at the time, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
There's a lot I can't say.
You know.
There's a lot of
See,
things.
that's
We know
like
about
right after,
Anything I need to
I
know?
guess, her dating him,
Sure.
right when she started dating Robbie, which is her first husband.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
when
Yeah,
she
yeah,
got a
yeah.
part of our family with Karen and then Jeremy and her. So I never knew the Scott. I think that was right after she had got brought into our little circle.
Yeah, yeah. I think she cheated on Robbie with Scott. Is what Robbie said, right?
Yeah, but no, I think he got cheated on with. She cheated on him with Matt.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think it went. She was with Scott, cheated on Scott to be with Robbie, then was with Robbie and cheated on Robbie to be
Matt.
with Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scott,
And then
Scott was
Matt-
like the first.
Then Matt was a 20-year-old, and then Johnny.
Yeah, Matt. It said it was him. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. Yeah, and then now Johnny.
Yeah, Scott was her first one because that was when I was pregnant with my daughter. So
Okay.
he was the
Okay.
first.
And how was she back then? Are you guys shocked at how, like, the change that?
Did you see what Matt just texted?
Mm-mm.
She said, yeah. He said, yeah. She told me that Robbie was a horrible husband and we need to get away. Exactly. And that's what she did to him, to Johnny now.
Okay, now that I'm unmuted, hang on. So Chad said, I have to relay it because he's about to get the jar. So she left Scott for some other dude in Socher. She was
Dad,
with
we
him for
hear
a couple
you.
weeks and then
We hear you.
Just keep fucking talking. This is hard.
Chad, just get in the fucking box.
He was with him
Get
for
over
like
here.
a couple weeks. And
Come here, brother. Let me see you.
Robbie had just gotten done with his basic training and he got his coming home check. And that's when her and Robbie hooked up. And when all the money was gone, patience they got.
Oh yeah, when all the money.
Yeah,
So she got with Robbie when he came back and he got his money, his little check from being in the military. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Who's the 20-year-old that came in the picture?
God damn, she's a whore.
His mom used to drive a
That's a
truck
lot of
for him.
people.
I'm sorry,
leave it to
Dad.
me.
I didn't hear you.
His mom used to drive a truck for me, and I still to this day don't know how them two met, but yeah, his mom drove a truck for me for a long time.
Who, the 20-year-old or Robbie?
The 20-year-old's mom.
And where did the 20-year-old fall in? Was this after
I
Matt?
have no idea. She showed up at a Christmas party and was like, "Oh, hey, I've been talking to so and so," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like nobody knew.
Kids like me, you don't give a shit.
It was a surprise.
Oh, wait, you see what Matt said?
Yeah,
He said
like,
that's the person
look,
she left me for.
none of us knew
What?
anything about it,
I think she
and
left you for a couple of them,
we
buddy.
had to go out on Christmas Eve and get this kid a Christmas present.
Get who a Christmas present?
The kid, that 20-year-old, because we didn't even know Patience was bringing him over.
So you had to impromptu go get him a gift.
Well, I mean, that's what you do because, you just don't let everybody have Christmas and one person
Right.
not.
No, I understand. I
Oh,
understand.
does that mean I'm getting Christmas this year? I
Everybody's
need a
getting
big
Betty
present.
Christmas. Everybody's got to get Betty.
Not my kids. I'm tired of my kids getting everything. I want something.
Right, that's
Bring up the
right.
microphone.
Chelsea,
Betty,
my
hey.
brain hurts too.
I ain't getting
Brother,
Betty
brother.
shit.
What brother say? What'd you say, bitch?
I ain't getting you shit.
I'll tell you what, motherfucker.
You know what, Betty? I'm
You're gonna
you
get me
something.
bandit, Chad.
Hey, would you
I'll
bring
take a
your-
toy.
Bring your ass down here and look, I'll get you a job. Come down here. I need help.
No, I'm not driving no fucking truck. I'm not about to go
No,
see all
he
these lot
does.
lizard
No,
shit.
you can play in the excavator.
what excavator? I'll come and play.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's what they do now is land clearing and all that
No.
stuff. And
Hold on. Somebody said they're so confused. I want.
So are we.
Hold on. So it's the girl with the flower. There's no name. It's just flowers. What can we clear up? And somebody said, Jennifer, okay, listen, protect all children. Because we're speaking about a victim, I feel like we could do messages privately, but I don't want to speak on a live publicly about any situation, like involving Mackenzie, because that's her story to tell. And I hate to even say that. I feel like I'm being rude, but I don't want to talk about that on a live.
No, you're not, because I've told everybody on my live.
No,
she heard millions of times. This is Mackenzie's story. Mackenzie loves patients for her own reasons.
She does.
And Mackenzie may be 20 years old, but Mackenzie still is a child. So Mackenzie that's Mackenzie's business. And hopefully when she gets old enough, she'll get the help that she needs. But for now, that's all the protection that she has.
Well, and we can't, even as a society, protect all children. When I spoke with the sheriff's office this morning about how you would go about like reporting an abuse that had occurred or whatever, he made it very clear, the sheriff did, that even if you had a video recording of that, which I have that saved, of the person saying it happened, that until that victim comes in and makes a statement on their own, there's nothing they can do. Even if there is a video saying, hey, he done this to me.
But she's a child and she's confused. So we just got to let Mackenzie tell her story and let Mackenzie.
When she's ready. Yeah.
When she's ready.
In the beginning, I will say this. In the beginning, when I started talking about this, I did use Mackenzie's name early on. I won't do that anymore. When I make a video, I just refer to that as a victim. I will not say the name. And I shouldn't have ever have said her name in earlier videos, And she matters. She definitely matters. But it's like, what can we do? I can't do anything about that. That's why I'm digging into the legal aspect of everything happening, because brick by brick, if I can take it apart, maybe I can shake the house. And I'm shaking it, I promise you.
I think
there's some fights happening there tonight, I promise you.
I think when she finishes, or when she gets in college and finishes college and she's away from them all, then she will tell her story. But that's her story right now. So that's why when I came out with my stuff, everybody's like, well, why didn't you bring Mackenzie in it? Or why did you bring her kids? I brought Patience's kids in it because Patience lives on the internet and Patience's kids were there.
It was part of the
did I know
story.
about?
yes.
But Mackenzie, she was not on my case. You know what I mean? Mackenzie wasn't on my case. Mackenzie, it matters, but I didn't bring it up because it's her story.
Yeah. And it's not hers.
And even then,
the kids got brought up because they were there with my baby, and it needed to be necessary. But Mackenzie, at the time, wasn't. I mean, I didn't even find out with Mackenzie until my daughter was going to trial. So I'm not going to throw Mackenzie into it when I know Mackenzie, she's going to protect patients because that's all she has. But that's okay, because hopefully when she's older, I pray that baby gets the help she needs. And when she gets away from patients, she will tell her story. She will, but she's scared.
Somebody said this, Jennifer. Somebody, and we can omit a name here, but somebody asked, did Scott go to prison for what he done? How would you answer that?
No, he did not, only because no charges were ever pressed on him about it.
But the adults around that victim knew what happened?
Absolutely.
Yep. So we can say it without saying any names.
And see, this is on your live is when I found out about this Scott. I didn't even know that. That's what I said. Like, I brought out some shit, but all these other people, and I was there. Well, not with the Scott, but I didn't even realize, like, damn, this bitch is stupid. She is fucking ignorant.
Yeah. It's just like anything goes. Anything goes.
And that's the only reason everybody keeps asking me, why are you so mad at her? It's not her fault. Because if she would have got Mackenzie help,
Yes.
my daughter wouldn't have been in that position.
No.
I literally said that today to the sheriff in Jackson County. I said, why was this not handled? I said, the child, and Betty, I want you to know I did not say your daughter's name, but I did say the victim that put this man in prison for 15 years, that victim, I said she would have never been touched if this would have been taken care of. So, and the whole point with talking to the sheriff, well, it was a detective. Why, what can be done about that now?
What are you doing?
You know?
So that
I
was the thing that
believe-
was told to us as well, like about Scott and everything when they were trying to do the charges, because patient, I don't know if I can say her name, but P anyways, and the
You
other
can say
one.
patience. Yeah, I just say P because I'm lazy.
So because they didn't want to do anything about it was one reason why no charges got pressed on him. So,
Yeah, but you fought for that.
oh, we did. She wrote, Mackenzie wrote a letter about everything that like Scott did to her and stuff like that, and we tried using that, but because her nor patients wanted to do anything about it, it didn't matter that we had proof. There was still nothing we could have done.
Yeah, that's what I was told today.
And see, I didn't even find out about Mackenzie until we were actually at a family gathering. My son used to talk to her back in the day, date, whatever the hell they did as kids. And she was with another boy, and I seen my son over there talking to him. And I'm like, oh, fuck, my son's about to be an idiot. Well, I go over there like, what's up? What y'all doing? Because I see everybody with tears in their eyes. I see everybody's anxiety going the hell up. And my son's like me. He's an idiot. And I'm like, fuck, what's going on? Well, everybody's just looking at me with, what did you do? What is the problem here? And that little girl looked right at me and said, because she calls me Aunt Betty, she always has. She said, Aunt Betty, if you need help, I'll be there. I said, what do you mean, baby? She says, for the trial, she says, and if you want me to press charges, I will. I said, Mackenzie, what are you talking about, baby? Because I'm lost at this point. I said, Mackenzie, what are you talking about, baby? And she had told me, and the first thing in my head, I was like, all right, what do you want Aunt Betty to do? What do you need? I mean, that's the first thing I could think of. And this happened years ago, but as a normal person, and I ain't normal, but a normal person, I was like, Mackenzie, what do you need, baby? What do you need me to do? You want me to go over here and blow these motherfuckers up right now? I'll blow everybody up this thing. What do you want me to do? She said, no, Aunt Betty, just calm down. Just calm down. And she said, I'll be there, though. And then she had told me and my son what had happened. And I had went straight to my DA because my DA was very good. He was a wonderful person. And I said, we have another victim. And I told him about it, told him what happened. And then that's when I started getting help because of Chad, BLAISE's husband. He is the one that said, all right, she turned 18, but he went over there and he went to see if he could press charges and do everything. But he was not in the county, and he did not have custody of her and could not do anything. Right. She would have had to go do it. I think, BLAISE, they said because she was 18, but she was too scared because of patients, right? Or something in that category.
So what ended up happening was she did not want to go on trial against Jeremy because it had her in tears because she just, I guess, didn't feel like she wanted to go against her grandpa. So she ended up writing a statement in which we took down to the attorneys for her, and they signed it, witnessed it, and that was really it. They asked her if she wanted to press charges, and that was really the end of it.
Can let me hop in real quick. Hold on, guys. Something that's being asked in the chat is Chad P's brother. Yes, Chad is Patience's brother. And then another question is, who's Mackenzie's parents? Chad is Mackenzie's father, but has been raised with Patience as her aunt, but has been her maternal figure.
Yes.
And let me just throw this in because this is where everybody says, well, how do you know that she didn't get her kids checked? How do you know she didn't go to therapy?
She refused.
Because this is where nobody knew but me and my attorney, or me and the DA and the attorney and everybody. If this was going to trial, Patience was getting subpoenaed. Then they were going to be allowed to force her to make her kids go. But
Yes.
3 weeks before all this happened, and y'all can see I made a Facebook post about it, calling his daughter a stupid da 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 da. But I had said, did she go and get the kids help yet? Did she take y'all's thing and go to therapy and stuff? And this was 3 weeks before he got sentenced. And this is when I found out that she was actually going to be a witness for him. She still, to this day, she was going to be a witness for her dad, but she was
Did
going to
you
have a
see his Johnny's comment that I made a video about what Johnny said? That they believe he's innocent. I posted a video about Johnny saying he's innocent.
I know. But
Everybody was called from the beginning, even before charges were pressed, to round up
this
every victim.
this would have went a whole lot different. And now I feel like shit, and I do beat myself up in the last couple of weeks because I'm like, fuck, Betty, you should have just took it to trial. But I did is what
That's
I thought as a
traumatizing to her.
parent.
Did the right
I
thing,
asked-
Betty.
Yeah.
I asked my daughter, I gave my daughter 3 options.
Yeah.
I said, I'll go handle it my own way, but you'll never see me again. And mind you, I've never been to jail. I'm a fucking nut, but I ain't never been to jail. You say police, I'm gone. I'll whoop your ass and gone. I don't go to jail. But
It ain't
He
bad.
said, I'm a dip.
It ain't bad.
yeah,
I've been.
I don't give a shit, girl. I don't want to
You
go.
will have you a good apple sandwich and take you in. It's cold, but you'll be fine.
Oh, Brandy, you sit there and be quiet, girl.
Well, I'm
But
gonna tell you, I didn't get an
no,
apple
so-
sandwich, and it wasn't no fun.
apple sandwich. Girl, I
Don't
made
go.
it to the drunk tank one
Don't
time,
go.
and that's all it took for me.
I ain't never been
So-
arrested, so I don't know.
So anyway, I gave my daughter 3 options. I said, I'll take it in my own hands, or we'll let the judge give him this little pissy ass sentence, or we'll go to trial and we'll fight it, baby. Whatever you want to do, mom's right here. Because as a victim, I never had that option. Nobody, I mean, my mom still doesn't believe me and my sister. And he went to prison and everything, but that's beside the point. But I never had that. So I gave these options to my child. She said, Mom, just let the judge do it. She said, because I don't want you to be in trouble. Because my daughter knows I'm an idiot. And when I go to that courtroom, I probably would have been in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
But I said, okay, baby, if that's what you want, that's what we'll do. But I don't want you to be forced. We will go fight this motherfucker head to toe. We'll do what we got to do. Mom, I don't want to get on there and do that.
That's
She said, 'cause
fine.
what? And the first thing she said, well, what if I have a seizure up there? I said, all right, baby, all right. And this is what my baby's thinking. So I did what my baby said. And now with all of this, because I didn't think this was going to fucking, because, you know, I never did this internet shit.
Can I ask
And
you a
I
question?
didn't think it was going to blow up like this. So now I do, the last couple of weeks, I have been feeling like shit, like, fuck, man, I should have just took in the trial. But I didn't, and there's nothing I can do about it now.
Wait.
But
What
You
is?
respected your daughter's wishes, and that's all you needed
So
to do.
listen, I do have a question though. So he'll be out in 7 years, y'all. In case you do not know, this child,
he'll be out in 6 years. He's already been in there a year.
6 years, this man will be walking the street again, and this isn't something he just done once. Just so we're all
And
clear.
he'll be right at Patience's house in their bedroom, probably.
Yep.
Probably in poor old Lexi's bedroom.
But nobody will know though because
That
they
is-
don't record that, right? They don't let. Hi Jennifer, you're beautiful. I'm glad
Oh,
you
we'll
showed your
know
face.
because
But hold on, Betty.
the
Love the
bottom line has to
glasses.
call me
Hold
every
on.
time he gets transported.
Yeah.
They have to call me, and they just called me to let me know he got transported. Oh, we'll know when he's out. And babe,
I
you
know
want to
this
talk
is
about
my
jump on
question
being a
to you,
stalker?
though. Since he wasn't charged with the actual crime he committed, right? Because he pled. Is there any way that now that your daughter will be 6 years older when he gets out, is there any other charges that he was not charged with that he can get wrapped up with now?
Mackenzie.
Does
I
that
don't
make
know. I
sense?
think because we took the plea. I think because we took the plea deal. Are you talking to me?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
I think because we took the plea deal, there's nothing else that we can do like on those. But I don't know. I'm not for sure. I never had to handle this.
Yeah.
I don't know. But the point of me was saying all that is, if I would have took it to trial, little did she know she was getting subpoenaed, and that's the only thing that we could do is get it subpoenaed. And then that's when I found out 3 weeks that she was going to be a witness for him. I said, are you shitting me? Well, that I had made, and you can see a post on my
blows
thing.
my mind. That
I had
literally
made a
rocks
post
my shit.
on. I made a post on my Facebook, and this was 3 weeks before this happened, before I knew about TikTok. And everyone was like, why now? Why now? I knew about it, and I said, hey, you stupid cunt, I'm coming for you. And I put it on my Facebook. You can see it right there.
What
There's a
kind of
post on
witness?
there.
What was like her witness? What a witness to what? What is she?
Well,
What's her witness?
she was going to witness for her dad that he was innocent and didn't do anything.
Yep.
I just
But
found
how
that
did
out.
she know he wasn't innocent? She wasn't there.
How do you know she's a fucking idiot? Because she is.
But you know what I mean? Like, how do you give
I
a
know.
witness statement that he didn't do that when she's not there?
I guess she was going to be a
Y'all are
witness
gonna
saying that he
shit
was a
when
good
y'all-
dad and he was this and that. But the DA said, Betty, just be quiet. Because if we go and after she says all this, we got videos and we got, we've got all the shit here on TikTok before all this had happened. We got so much stuff that she didn't even know that I had. Didn't even know she was going to get subpoenaed. So as her big, tall, laid ass would have stood up after she got witness for him, she's going to come over there and sit by me and be subpoenaed.
Yeah.
And that's probably where I would have went to jail. But,
Yeah.
yeah, so that's the only reason the kids didn't have to do anything, because we didn't take it to trial. So now,
You know what she needs? That makes me so mad, because like I told Johnny last night, that's
They
so
can't.
horrendous that you are literally you're not standing up for somebody. Like, you're spitting in the face of a victim, a child, by saying you don't
and I
believe
had told
them.
her, and I had put it on there, and the DA said, Betty, take it down, because if not, we have to come arrest you. I put it on there 6 years ago. I said, you stupid. And I had texted her personally with her number and told her, cunt, I'm coming after you in 6 years. And that's what I mean, because this motherfucker could have got more time. And if you would have fucking did it in the first place, we wouldn't be here. I said, but get me for threatening, get me for what you want. But bitch, me and you are going to have our fucking day. And we're still going to have our day. But I'm not
Not a time or a place, so it can't be terroristic threatening.
Yeah.
It's a promise, so that ain't threatening. I'm promising. So that is not slander,
yeah.
because I'm not
So-
lying.
Stop talking that shit, Betty.
So
You're going to be my second one,
fun fact.
motherfucker. Huh?
Fun fact, Brittany still talks to Jeremy daily, and still has them phone calls, even with living with patients and all that.
Who has those phone calls?
She puts, what, 20?
Are you shitting me?
Brittany still calls every day. She puts money on his books weekly.
I want to get the FOIA request, but I'm under the influence that in the state of Mississippi, I can't get phone calls, prison phone calls.
No, and protect all children. That's what pisses me off. I'm out here fighting for her children, and she don't have a fucking bit of sympathy for mine. While mine's been on her dying bed and fucking sick as hell, and I'm out here fighting for your children while you're out here cleaning a fucking counter with the same white. That's right. That bitch is gonna have her day. She will have her fucking day, and I'm gonna be the first one on it.
Yeah, does Brittany even have a job? How's Brittany putting money
No.
on books? So that's Patience
Being
doing that.
patient,
Just like
bitch.
Patience spent that $23,000, and I'm this close to getting proof of that. I'm so close to getting proof that she bonded that man out, and I can't wait to get proof of that.
She probably did, because her dad doesn't have money like that.
No, he doesn't have 20. He's an old drunk.
Yeah.
The only reason
Sorry, I'm
Karen.
sitting here saying that.
The only reason Karen got out is because she just got lucky and was in a car wreck with me before all this happened, like 5 years, and she just happened to get our lawsuit money, or her part, and I got my part. She got her part. How Jeremy got out, I don't know. But BLAISE, go back to. So you're telling me that fucking cunt talks to him still?
Are you surprised,
Yes.
Betty?
Daily, and
I don't know if I'm pissed or
No.
sick because I'm about to cry.
I know it, but honey, they were going to be a character witness for him. Of course, they talked to him. It doesn't make it okay.
I have pictures of.
You know, I'm not shocked.
No. I have pictures of when we all went to the zoo. You asshole. And she had to step away and go to a whole different side of the zoo because she had to take a phone call from Jeremy. And after that, we just kind of wrapped it up.
When
and
was
left
this?
because
When was that?
before, about a month before she moved in with Patience, she was living with.
Oh, tell this story. People are asking,
No.
Blaze.
Which one?
The one
She's like,
about
it's too many.
No, hold on. They were asking earlier, what was it? I seen a comment. They wanted to know. Oh, first of all, they want to know what Brittany's relation is to Patience, which I know, but I'll let you tell them. And then nobody can see
Here's
that.
our family
sugar.
tree. Here's our family tree.
But somebody also asked, does Chad have a relationship with Patience?
So, no, what ended up happening was when me and Chad first got together, I was not liked by the family at all because, I don't know, I guess I spoke for myself. So Patience and Melissa made it a point to not attempt any relationship with me. They told me to take my bitch of a self and go back to Kentucky from where I'm from. And that I'd never be considered part of the family. My children would never be considered part of the family, regardless of their blood. So that kind of stunted the relationship because nobody wanted to be around me. And again, we was together, lived together. So it just, no, they don't have a relationship at all.
Okay, hold on.
No, they don't have the same.
So for those who missed it earlier, because I know some people popped in later, y'all can't find my drink. Can you tell them what happened the night that DCFS and the police showed up at P's house and Mackenzie coming to your place? And I'm looking for my Coke. Y'all keep talking. I'm listening.
So I'm not exactly sure how it ended up coming about, but Mackenzie came over here that night because she told us that her and her boyfriend was going to go out to go grab some food, because, they live in a shed and they don't have no food.
They may not now. I'll just tell you that. They're giving her 10 days to find somewhere else to live.
So they went to go get some food. Well, I guess as they was pulling out, here comes like 6 or 7 sheriff cars, state troopers, 2 white vehicles, because down here DCHS gets their own personalized vehicles.
Yeah.
So they got told to just sit low and not come back to the house for a minute. Well, ended up, once Patience and Johnny was asked to leave the house, they told Mackenzie to come back because Brittany was going to need help with all 3 kids and getting and taking them to and from school. So going and getting this truck from Matt has been planned from the start.
And it wasn't his fault, right? There was no insurance because I got messages, screenshots.
So down here,
they had insurance.
Hang on. So down here in the state of Mississippi, if you are not the registered owner of the vehicle, your name is not on the title, anything like that, you cannot go and get insurance on the vehicle. The person who owns the vehicle has to keep insurance on it and list that person as a driver.
Yeah, and that's what
did.
What the messages between those two said too. Matt addressed that with her in a message, and he sent me the screenshot. Johnny, I know you're watching and screenshotting, so there's that tidbit of information for you.
Right, hey.
Yeah, I always say hi to Johnny because they screen record this. So
let me get my good side. Oh,
girl, it's all
good.
All of it's good side. So anyway, so she came to your house, and then how long was she there before she left? After all that happened,
they stayed here, so it was long enough for them to come hang out with my kids for an hour. My kids about like 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
So
it was.
As far as you know, when CPS took the kids and took them to Johnny's parents' house, it appeared as if nobody was staying at their trailer house for about a week. Did they go down to Johnny's dad's house?
So Patience and Johnny stayed in a hotel in Gulfport, and Brittany stayed at the trailer by herself. And all at the same time, I believe from what we've heard down the grapevine, they were only supposed to have supervised visits with them, not
why did they
alone time.
Why are they keeping it? So how come and maybe you don't know, but like Matt didn't know why the kids were removed. Nobody knew why the kids were removed, but they did this investigation within
We
10 days and then returned everybody. Does anybody know why? Is anybody down there talking about why they were removed?
so let me put it this way: the allegations were so serious against P&J that it was basically as a safety hazard or a
An
safety plan.
immediate.
Yes.
Okay. So it wouldn't have been past S abuse, right? It couldn't have been like what Jeremy had done or that the kids were left in, because if that was the case, Jeremy's in jail, so he's not an imminent threat.
All I can say is from what Mackenzie told me herself that night, it was, I can't say nothing.
It was
I
bad.
will not say nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask one question? And
Yeah.
I want you to know, and Betty knows this, and Jennifer, you'll learn this. If I ask you a question and you don't want to answer it, Betty knows. She'll say, I ain't answering that. Just tell me, and that's okay, because I don't know, like I try to know.
Just say,
women.
shut the fuck up, Brandy.
Yeah, tell me to shut up. Put a cork in it. Anyways, so were the allegations that you know of against all three kids or just one kid? Or do you know?
The allegations wasn't against the kids.
No, I don't mean allegations. That's not what I meant. I meant the
report. Was it on
the
the kids or
report
somebody
for all
else?
three kids.
So down here, DCHS, what they do when they come into a home, when they open any type of investigation down here, whether it's abuse, drugs, whatever, they list any and all parties living in the house. That is all minors. It doesn't matter. Any and all parties that is in the house. So more than likely, they would all three be put on the report.
Because if you want to know the truth, and I'm being serious here, I do, like, obviously what happened with the two, with her two kids, that was horrendous and unforgivable. And that right there is a reason to yank some kids. They're still not getting the help they need. But if I had to make
nobody's in
my own
counseling.
guess, and
There's no
let's
counseling.
No, I know, but what I was going to say there is, I may get my ass in trouble for saying this, but at this moment, my concern is one of three children right now. Now, I know that the other kids need counseling and therapy. As far as imminent danger right now, I feel like that
She has too many eyes on her to make it. And right now, as you can see, she is trying to make her the main story. So she has too many eyes on her. I don't think that's going to be, I think if anything, it's all going to be psychological.
somebody asked
Let me answer this question real quick, because a lot of people were getting this twisted or just confused. MJ was not the one that got hit. It was Caden, Karen's grandson.
I was just going to address that, yeah.
Yeah, MJ and Serenity woke up.
What are we talking about?
Caden,
Yep, I got it.
shit again. But Caden woke up and he was hitting him, telling him, get off my, and he was saying my daughter's name.
That's awful.
And he
So it was-
shoved
yeah.
him like that. And when he did, he hit the dresser, but it was Karen's grandson. And then that's when MJ and Serenity woke up. They were screaming, hollering. And the reason that we know all this is because this was in my daughter's file. She's the one that told him all this. She's the one that told him about his stitches and them waking up and everything. But it was Caden, not MJ.
Yeah.
And that's why the kids need, even if they weren't touched, they woke up
Doesn't
screaming
matter.
and crying, and they
Yeah.
seen his thing.
Betty, can I I don't want to do
shit.
this again, and I don't want you to
Yeah,
get
me either.
upset again.
No.
I'm going to ask one question, and then we can let all of that. We don't have to dig into it again. But do you think that they witnessed it more than once? Okay, so it wasn't just the one time that baby got hit on the forehead. They likely witnessed it because they spent a lot of time there, right?
But from Karen,
Yeah, they had lived right around the corner from me. So Karen was like my daughter's grandma. So
Right.
that's why everybody's like, why was she over there a lot?
My
Because
best
she wanted to
friend.
go over there and play with Caden. It was like her grandma. And I didn't think fucking somebody at their grandma's was going to do something, and all the kids was over there playing. That's where they wanted to be. Well, but yeah, I don't know. What did you? Oh, fuck, I can't even answer. What did
You
you say?
answered it when I asked if you felt like they had witnessed this more than one time. You answered it. Yeah.
Yeah, they have. They've witnessed it several times. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say one thing because just in general, there was so much evidence on their phones, so it wasn't just one time.
Wait,
That's-
what? I'm trying to BLOCK somebody really quick. Can somebody
You're
get
good.
Sundance out of here, please?
On Karen's, that's how a lot of evidence was brought out.
Yes,
They got
was-
Karen's tablet.
Yes.
What was on Karen's tablet?
Things that need to be there.
No, wait a minute. Was it CP? Was it CP
their own versions.
of each other? I'm missing something.
And my daughter. There was videos that just didn't
There's
make the
no
fucking-
charges for that?
That's what Karen was facing.
That's what Karen was facing.
Karen was facing trafficking a lot.
That's disgusting.
Like it was, yeah. Karen was gonna be listed as
see,
a.
I'm
I'm about to fall off my chair.
But that's what, and if it wasn't for my daughter, none of them kids would have been brought up and helped anyway, because
Yep.
she's the one that had to go do it, and she was the one saying, well, them are my cousins. Why? Because they were all raised as cousins. They're not blood, but they were raised. And she said, why are my cousins not getting help? Why are my cousins still there? Why are my cousins this? Why are my cousins there? All these questions that I didn't even know until they did a private investigation with my daughter. And that's when everything come out. But we weren't allowed to talk about stuff because all this here, patients don't know about this. This is why she was getting subpoenaed. I'm surprised you mentioned that, but this is why.
Does she know now? Does she know now? Does she know all of this?
She knew before Karen died.
Yeah.
I told her.
Before she did this funeral fundraiser for this sick bitch?
Chad even called her personally and told her.
So when
Patience.
y'all wonder, all y'all people in the chat wonder why I keep going and why I'm so effing pissed, it's because of shit like that.
Betty, we love you. We are here
But this
for
is
you.
what
and
we have to live with.
Yes.
This is what I have to go through. This is what my daughter, all because of me bringing this out to help them children, this traumatized me and my daughter again. This fucked us up again. While you fucking trolls are just keep trolling, keep taking up for the cunt.
Right.
Betty,
But
they
y'all
are all
don't know
backing you.
half the shit. This isn't even half. Y'all don't know half. You
Betty,
wish
they
you
are
did,
backing
but
you.
you don't. But my motherfucking baby does.
But you
my
know,
motherfucking baby's body does. So you motherfucker.
keep going, Betty.
Betty.
Keep going. Keep going. If we
Betty.
get shut down, we get shut down.
That's what they need to hear because people are steady defending her when they
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 need
don't
to
We
hear
love
it.
you,
Until
Betty.
they
We are
can meet
here.
me in a dark alley or a fucking bar, they can suck my dick. Until they can go through with what me and my fucking daughter did. 'Cause let me tell you something, baby, I can
Betty,
back
I
mine
got a
up.
place.
And I got papers stating that I'm fucking mental retarded. So until you send me that address to a
Tell her I got
fucking
a
bar
place
or a
and I
dark
got a
alley,
machine.
suck my dick, because none of you motherfuckers know, and I'm sorry for the people that are in here that are in church.
Hey,
I'm
Betty,
sorry
did
for
you still
ones
want that
that
excavator
are
job?
preaching and stuff, and I'm
she
sorry.
might need it.
But
Yeah, she's
Betty.
not talking to the
I did not
supporters,
mean-
guys. She's not
I
talking
don't
to you
mean to.
supporters.
This is why I don't get on lives. This is why I don't get on certain people's lives, because of certain things get gone. But people think this is a joke. People think this is fun for me and my daughter.
It's not.
I wish
Betty,
y'all.
I have a shirt to
I
send you.
wish
I gotta find
if
it.
You grown folks
What?
could go
The
through
beer?
this much of what my
Okay.
motherfucking baby's been through, because not half you grown folks could deal with what she's been through. That baby's had 4 brain surgeries, radiation, 6 weeks, and then was this by this motherfucker for 6 months. So when you walk in her motherfucking shoes, come talk to me. But until you fucking trolls get up out of this camera and up out of this keyboard, report all you want, baby. Send me an address and I will show you why I have papers stating that I'm mental.
I was gonna
retarded.
ask for your
Yeah,
address.
they don't even
And that
know
ain't no
patients,
fucking
and they're
right.
defending her.
Betty.
And you know her.
Disgusting because
I
she's
need your address because it was supposed to be a surprise. We were gonna send you a care basket for, you know, your uncle passing, but we had gotten you a shirt.
Oh, thank you. And to God loves you and to protect children and stuff. I know you guys are Christians, and I am too. And I'm sorry that I'm on here being disrespectful, but some things hit a nerve. And when they said
Even
that they
God
were
says
still
protect the
talking to
children.
him,
That's
that
right.
hit a nerve. And then when I just had to explain myself again, that hit a nerve. This isn't fun for us, y'all. This isn't fun. And I just had to bury my uncle on Saturday. Or I'm sorry, I can't even bury him because I don't have the money to do that. Okay? You guys can go out here and give this bitch money for somebody that didn't need it. But I'm sitting here trying. My uncle's still sitting at a fucking morgue right
Yeah.
now, and I can't even bury him. And I'm going through this right here. Y'all need help. Y'all need fucking help. Y'all really do. Y'all can go give this girl money, but can't to somebody that's sitting at a morgue that really needs it. That ain't
Yes,
a
Betty
fucking-
has a GoFundMe for this. Betty does have a GoFundMe for the cremation and whatever they want to do for her uncle.
Not one person's touched it, but they can go over there and help her.
We didn't know you had posted it, Betty. I'll have to share it. And
I will too. I
Yes.
absolutely
Yeah,
will too.
I'll
I have
share it
some
too.
But this is
amazing
why I can't
women
get
on
on
my
here, man.
team. Somebody
Well,
said,
I
"How
do
can we
have-
help Betty?" Betty,
I
is
do
it
have
on your
my-
profile?
I do have my Cash App because they said that I can't even talk, that the GoFundMe takes money and it takes
It does.
money.
It's better
So
to
It
use your
does.
Cash App.
Cash App will send it
Yes, I
directly.
did put Cash App in there yesterday, but I didn't do it in this live because this isn't my live. It's not my it's not my, but
I'll help you too. I'll make sure I get it out there. Oh no. Oh, they took her off. It said guest violation warning.
Uh-oh.
But
She was.
somebody said she was getting reported.
Yeah, she was dark alley and all that stuff. So
Oh, so hold on, guys. Everybody in the chat, I will get her Cash
If
App
she-
from her, and I will make a video with her stuff on it. And let's please, I know we're all broke. But
10
if we
cents
send
will even
10
help.
bucks, if we all send $10, I hate promoting anything, but she is valid. That woman has been through so much, and if you didn't catch what she was saying, I have been fighting to bring justice to people who donated to bury a woman or cremate a woman when she held a camera while Jeremy recorded himself doing what he did to a baby. That's why
There-
I live it.
So while Betty's out of here,
We
real
love
quick,
TikTok shop. Somebody told me to say
let's
that.
go ahead and clear it up because I feel like I don't want to bring her back in here and like keep talking about it. It's like her because no, there was. I'll say it. Everybody was notified even before the charges were pressed. They were trying to gather a list of victims. There was statements made on Mackenzie's part. There was a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean like, I don't know if you know how big a gigabyte is, but there was over like 3 million gigabytes on the tablet. So there was a lot. There was a lot of evidence on the tablet.
What are you guys in that, like, somebody in the comments, hold on, somebody in the comments is asking about patience again. Are you not listening? I'm never rude. But if you could just listen to that mother's testimony about what happened with her daughter, and you're still asking about it.
But let me put it this way. They had enough. If Patience would have went on trial and she would have been subpoenaed, yes, she would have been subpoenaed as I forgot what it's called. Anyway, but they would have brought her on the stand and she would have had to gone through that. And had she have done that, they was going to give him 80 years. 80 years minimum. And she didn't. And so because of that, and
so Jennifer, though,
yeah,
without saying a victim's name. I think everybody in the comments knows the victim's name, but can you tell us a little bit about your history here with the same situation, just a different victim and a different person, but the same coverage, same cover up?
So, okay, I know who you're talking about.
No.
So that was a whole story in itself.
Wait
The S.
a minute, let Jennifer say something real quick. Yeah, let Jennifer talk
Oh.
real quick.
So sorry.
Don't go
My
anywhere
bad.
though.
It's
I
fine.
want to hear. Yeah, hold on a minute.
I mean, really, truly, it's about the same story between both. Same thing happened. She
How
didn't do
did-
anything about it.
We just got a guest
I
violation.
just don't know
warning.
what I can and can't say on here. So
I don't know. What does that mean? It said a guest violation warning.
Uh-oh. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, so
Oh, they might be reporting me.
but go
Ooh,
ahead,
I wonder if
Jennifer.
the
I'm
green ones are
sorry.
in here.
No, you're good.
Go ahead. So you said it was the same situation, the same story. So when, yeah, my guest is they're reporting my live. So,
That's fine. Let him report.
so Jennifer, yeah, Carly, hold on. So you begged patients to report this, right?
Oh, yeah.
And she wouldn't do it. Do you still have a relationship with the victim?
No, so she does not talk. She blocked and deleted me from Facebook and everything. I haven't talked to her. It's been about a month maybe.
Do you know what caused that?
Probably because what I told her. I don't think she liked what I told her.
Was it about patients? Did you tell her that she should have got help, or what
Oh,
happened?
Yeah.
I think I heard about this. I think I got told about this.
Well, do you think M will ever report what happened? And you think it's because she's still there with P?
Yeah.
That trauma bond is strong.
That was like one of the things that she had said to me when I was talking to her and telling her like she needed to report everything, because I feel like patient's dad would have got a longer sentence or whatever, and she said no, she's not going to do that because that's all she's known and that's all she has. So I don't think it's ever gonna change.
I hate that.
It's really sad.
I hate it.
Back before, and to answer some of the comments, back before she even got TikTok famous, like, Mackenzie was her world at one point. So
Oh, I
y'all have to
believe
realize
that.
that's not just, she
really
as from a
was.
child.
Yeah. She really
I
was.
don't,
I will even say too, like, I don't like that woman whatsoever. I don't like her at all. But I will say this, that when it comes to her 2 kids, I mean, obviously she appears to be a good mom, just, to all 3 of them. But I know too much to even believe she's a good mom. But, like, it appears that she's a good mom to her
what was
too.
the sickness that all the kids
But in
got
the
when
same
they
breath,
caught her naked?
if she was raising M as her own child, and she did, and she allowed all of this stuff to happen, there's no telling what happened with the other 3 and her dad.
That's true.
And that is frustrating. It's like there's nobody there to pick up that slack. Nobody, this is what I was telling Matt. Nobody can do this for you guys. You're the parents.
That's right.
Stop saying she's a good mom. Stop.
Look, even I got so much hate, and I will say this, being a victim myself from 2 different situations with 2 different people from in my past, even one when I was a teenager, I still got, like, even hate from patients and them for not bringing my kids around them because Jeremy was there. So I don't understand I wonder if she was a victim, because at the end of the day, that
When
you're
did
gonna,
you
a
find out
wounded
about
dog is
Jeremy's
gonna run
charges?
from its abuser.
That's right.
When did you find out about Jeremy's charges?
Like I said, they called
You always
everybody
knew?
before they even started pursuing. So way before.
So why
Way before.
did you see Johnny's comment that he made, where he He defended. He's still defending Jeremy, saying
Yeah, I
he
commented
told he
on
was
it.
innocent.
Everybody
He-
except for me.
What?
Yeah,
I must not have seen that
Oh,
comment.
yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah,
made
no,
a
we
video,
got-
Jennifer. I'll send it
Okay.
to you. I'll send it to you because I screenshotted it and I told him he was a things that I can't say. But I said, "What the hell are you doing defending a monster?"
Well, that's disgusting that he even says that because, again, he knew the same thing happened to him as well, and they didn't do shit about it.
Mhm. Yeah.
They brushed it
So-
off and still brought him around her, knowing like everything had happened.
Well, and you know the comment that Em made where she said she just thought nobody believed her because they continued to bring kids around this man.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so you two both, why is it that and Jennifer, you may not know this, but why is it in the earlier videos when she first started on TikTok, if she's had Mackenzie all this time, and I know she has, I'm not questioning that, why is it Mackenzie is in none of her videos at all? And nobody who lives in that house is in her videos. It just appears that it's
That's
her
when
and her
she lived with. No, that's so. When Patience first started out and when she moved from the trailer that we had bought from her, Mackenzie ended up moving out and moving in with a boyfriend because she was 18, she was a senior, like the whole 9 yards. So independence all the way. So cool, whatever. She got a job, power to her. But that's why she wasn't, because she physically wasn't there. And
Yeah, she
Patience
wasn't.
would get so mad. And she would have to cancel plans that we would make. Like if we planned to go to dinner Friday night, they would be canceled because Patience needed a babysitter. Patience needed a sitter. And that's all Mackenzie has ever been used for. I'll say it.
That's it.
I
You're
don't
right.
care.
You're
Well,
right.
everybody else says that too.
That's true.
Yeah, she is 100% a living
Seen it
babysitter.
firsthand, yes.
So
Absolutely.
talk about the car.
The car that she got,
The one that she made
the
a
car
big
that
video
is
about.
currently. So the car that is currently sitting in the lot of where it was not purchased from, but put on payments from because she totaled it.
Yep.
And they still owe about $14,000 on it. And yeah, she did a GoFundMe and raised like I don't know, it was 8,000 or 9,000 for it. She done a GoFundMe, and then instead of taking the full amount and going buying her a paid off car, because she's a college student who is working trying to get her own apartment, she went and financed a 2025 Kia Soul. So the payments alone plus insurance was almost $600 a month. Well,
That's true.
the car had a recall on it.
Jennifer's
So-
like, I don't know you, but I know this to be true.
It's true.
So, girl, we're on
true.
the same team. Shake your hand. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, she
But,
is her stepmom.
Yeah.
Patience, drop the insurance.
I know. I'm getting it. Yeah. So anyway,
If
there
we
was a
can't see
recall
your
on the
face, we
car.
don't wanna
Come
hear
find
you.
out. He is in the floor, y'all. That's how invested he
Chatty
is right now.
Daddy.
He is in my floor. But so anyway,
Betty got banned.
come to find out,
Just got a message.
Betty,
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I see it.
Finish your story.
No, you're good. No, you're good. But anyway, so we went. It was around Christmas time, and Patience and them had went to Gatlinburg. She was supposed to be at the house, staying inside the house, cat sitting. So she goes and leaves work one night around, not work, but the home at like 11, 12 in the morning to go pick said boyfriend up, said current boyfriend. And it had been absolutely storming all to shit. She drove her car into a flooded road and
Barely got out.
barely, yes, they had to come in a dump truck and come pick her up because the water was so high. She had to crawl out through the window. So she didn't turn the car
Yes,
off,
Lynn.
which ended up frying the system. Well, anyway, so she had called us at like 2:00 in the morning. Luckily, my daughter was a newborn, so 2-hour windows. Well, I had just gotten up. Luckily, because I was the only one to answer the phone because Johnny and Patience had silenced their phone while being in Tennessee. So we ended up having to call Perry, and Perry went down there at 1 a.m. and pulled her out the car. Well, come to find out, they tried lying to Mackenzie, in which I do have the screenshots of, telling her that they dropped insurance. The insurance dropped the car because of a recall.
I have that screenshot.
But come to find
I got that
out,
message too.
We got all
Patience-
of it.
oh yeah, Patience and them dropped the insurance because they didn't want to pay it, even though they had told her that they would pay it for her because, you know, she was.
You don't give
getting
a
ready to start college.
$600 payment to a college kid. My daughter is 18 years old.
She had a
I
fully
went and
paid
got
off
her
car.
little scraggly ass a 2005 Chevy Aveo, and I do
You
all the
can-
maintenance work on it. I changed the oil myself this weekend. She will not put tires on that. She don't even know how to pump gas because she don't have a dad. That's my daughter, and until she has to learn the real world, I'm going to take care of her. So that whole shit with that car and the insurance stuff, I couldn't do that right now.
Wait,
I'm
wait.
40-something years old.
Wait, you're
Where
gonna
did the
shit.
other money go from the GoFundMe? That's what people are asking. Where'd the rest of the money go?
I'm
Probably
assuming in
to
your
change
personal
all of her
pocket.
face because her face is completely different now, and it looks like it's about to pop open if she's not careful.
So what she told me, what she did with that money is she used it to put as a down payment on that car because the
No.
payment would have been a lot more because her credit was
No.
shit. So she
We
used that
see
money
the
that she got from that.
No.
and put it towards
$2,000
down payment
down.
on the car.
No, she,
Okay, I'm
Kenzie
being
showed
told
us
to
the
hush up,
paperwork.
so.
That's what Mackenzie told
Kenzie
me, so
showed
I
us the
know.
paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So tell
No, she put.
tell your side now.
Go ahead, girl.
No, she put like 2,000 down on the car, and then if you ask Jennifer, I don't know if you remember this, but for her 16th, Chad had bought her a fucking
That
paid
Moz-
off Mazda
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she got rid of a fully paid off car to get her a brand new car on payments because it wasn't up to Patience's
The
standards.
people she sold it to are still driving it today.
Yeah, the people who they sold it to at the shipyard are still driving the Mazda to this day.
Not to interrupt you, but a question about the
Yeah.
Honda. Did M know that she was did y'all know that she was going to trade that car in? So she traded the car in and took cash?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay.
No, they sold
They
they sold
the
Mackenzie's car. Talk.
Patience put 2,000 down on the Kia. Patience gave it to her for a graduation present. Johnny sold the Mazda a month later, and they kept the money to go towards the money they had to put down as the down payment.
So what happened
So
to
she
the
was
rest of the
making-
GoFundMe money?
Probably in her teeth or in her face
Or her.
What?
That is about the time that she got her done, if you think about it. That is about that time. That summer.
Yeah. So, just to clear up, there's a lot of people asking about the shed. The shed, I can tell you this. I wasn't going to, but I'll probably go live tomorrow. I've got a phone call to make.
No. Brady. Well, I mean,
I'm
do
not-
it if you want to.
No, I'm not going to. That is being handled. I promise you guys. I will call back tomorrow to code enforcement and let every single one. I'll record the phone call and play it on live because I can do it. It's one consent state in Mississippi. So
Yeah.
I will play the phone call on the live tomorrow. I had a long phone call with code enforcement yesterday. I can tell you, they were very interested, and I will tell you the rest tomorrow, but I'm afraid if I say more tonight, it'll tip people off.
Yeah, so let me just drop in a little something. Jennifer, I don't know if you've been told this, but there is no work-in bathroom. So Patience locks her door in the middle of the night. That leaves you with one assumption of where Mackenzie has to go.
To use the bathroom. How long do you think she'll be there? I know that she's got a goal to get out of there. I know that she's
So-
wanting out of there.
they're actively right now, before all this happened, before all this went down, we was actively helping them look for apartments around here and like in 10 minutes from here. And then she just quite literally up and blocked us to the point that Chad couldn't even wish her happy birthday.
What about
So-
air conditioning? Does she have access to AC?
I think she's got a unit or
So do they run an extension cord?
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, it's an orange one, ain't it?
It's a couple.
Shelby, yes.
Orange,
Yes.
orange and yellow.
They have
Does that unit keep it cool?
Yeah, some of the units are pretty good.
Yeah, like you said, some of the units, like when we used to live in the trailer, like it would keep ours like almost 63, 64 degrees in a trailer. So I can only assume what that shed feels like.
She did tell me that the shed, it stays really cold, but they have no heat, is what she had said.
No, and plus it leaks. Oh,
Yeah.
it leaks so bad.
There's no insulation or nothing. I mean, it's
No.
literally like a shed that you would put a damn lawnmower in that she's living in.
Yes,
Oh, I know.
yes.
I know. I literally,
Oh no, she
brick by brick, this will be taken apart. This is being taken apart brick by brick. And I think that Johnny really thought there are people like not tagging me, but like screenshotting my stuff and putting it on his Facebook. They look dumb. Yeah, she pays $500 a month rent to live there. That is illegal. First of all, she's not probably reporting that to taxes. And really, honestly, any other person, I wouldn't give a rat's ass if she was. If my neighbor was doing that, it's everything else that's the issue. It's being
a child at that. A child.
Yeah.
So we had said the same thing. Somebody had said something about why she doesn't live in the house and her sister did. I had told her the same thing. I'm like, why is she letting her sister live there? But you, as her niece, she's raised you. Like, why is she having you live out in the shed?
Chad.
You're having your grown ass sister that should be supporting herself living in a house or living in her trailer.
Do you?
Oh no, she had lawsuit money to go buy her own house, and they spent it all with H and
Wait a minute. Who had lawsuit money?
Life insurance.
No, I'm sorry, life insurance money. So when
Tyler's mom.
Tyler's biological mom passed, him and his brother, only them two.
Tyler.
Yes.
That's Brittany's husband.
Yes. Split. They had to split a $500,000 life insurance
Is
policy.
that Tyler and Chad or no?
No.
Okay. Okay.
No, this is
Not Chad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Tyler and Johnny.
No, Johnny
got a
is
different
not.
mom.
Okay.
Yeah, Johnny's got a different
I gotcha.
biological mom.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yes. So yeah, no, they had a bunch of money and they could have bought their own place like before all of it went down and they got into like true deep active addiction. They had bought a car, a 2025 Jeep Cherokee, the whole 9 yards, and was on the right track, and Brittany stayed with the wrong people, and they just escalated from there.
About
Literally, she plotted, let me put it this way, Brittany was with her ex. They had just splitting up, and she was messaging Tyler through the JPay jail messaging shit before he even got out. So she was plotting. It was a plot.
Isn't that how P reconnected with Johnny through writing him while he was in jail?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have a video where it goes back and forth. So one video says that they met in high school and they were really good friends. But then at another time, they tell a story that they met in 2020. But I do know that when they met, go ahead, Jennifer.
Oh, no, she had just said that, like in her video and what she's told me as well, they went to the same high school, but they didn't know each other.
Yeah.
Straight to their house.
But Patience didn't even graduate high school, so I don't know when that would have been.
Can somebody confirm Aunt Betty's last name? I think they're trying to do Venmo or Cash App, and they need to verify her last name. Does anybody? Can you spell that?
F-R-I. Yeah, hang on, he's gonna look it up.
Okay.
He's gonna look it up. Hang on.
We're looking it up, kids.
Yes, come in. School's in session. Come on, kiddos.
Yeah, Friedoff. It's right there. F-R-I-E-D. That's right. Yep. Thanks, Twiggy. You the best. Yeah.
Yeah, they got it.
So then, so how long has Tyler and Brittany been together? And is Brittany sober now?
Did y'all not
I
see
heard
her?
no.
Did y'all not see her in court? That's her in active addiction. That's what she looks like. She is at the
I've
worst.
never.
The
What
worst.
do you
I'll
mean?
say it. I
seen
don't
her
even
in
care.
court?
There's
When was
so the video that Raisin Dumplings or what?
I have that
Uh,
pepper blocked.
Raisin dumplings. That's her.
Okay, well,
That's her name.
she followed them to the courthouse, and she got a video of Brittany like walking and like what she looked like, and yeah, homegirl like no, they
Motherfucker look like
when
Michael Jackson just come out.
so what had happened was Brittany ended up staying with a family
Courtney,
member,
yes.
who has 2 younger kids, and so Brittany, before Tyler went to Dell, they were staying there, you know, trying to give her a last chance, you know, get him on his feet, get him a job. He was actually, Chad had gotten him a job, and he ended up fucking the dude off, horribly, like just straight up quit. Didn't call, no show. So anyway, well, the person that they went to stay with, when they left and they went to go back to a hotel because they couldn't stand it, they tried to steal a bunch of shit from her.
Medical
And
supplies.
yes, and a bunch of other stuff. And well, the medical supplies was to cover up the certain stuff, you know, so that way they could get to work. And
Marks on her arms.
yep.
Okay.
So she messaged her and was like, I don't appreciate that after everything I've done for you. You know, we left packs of cigarettes there for you guys so that way you all wouldn't be without, etc., etc. Well, the dumbass,
$30-$40 a day.
yeah, they were getting money daily for food, all that stuff. Anyway, well, the dumbasses, as they were walking out the door, they left one of the bags that had like half the shit that they was stealing in it. So yeah, like it was what, a $200 headphones. There was
Did they
jewelry.
get charged? So Brittany didn't get charged for that?
No, they didn't press charges. She just told her it was basically one of them things like, we tried to help you and that's it. Like, you burnt our ass.
So Tyler had a warrant. That's why he's back in jail,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
How long will Tyler be there?
He's got 2 more for 2.5 years.
He's got 2, so he's got to serve out his sentence. So he's got like 2.5 more years.
Does Brittany
So-
work?
No.
Yeah, she works for patients.
Oh yeah, well she works for patients.
So just doing whatever she tells her to do?
Yeah. A
Enforcement,
lapdog.
enforcement,
Security.
repossession, security, collection, you name it, she does it.
Somebody asked who Tyler is. So for y'all,
So
Johnny's half brother.
yes, this is Johnny's half brother.
he's in the picture very much, guys. We're not just weaving here. We're talking about Brittany lives currently in patient's house. She literally took Alexi's bedroom.
So yeah, no, hang on. That's what we're leading up to. So right after she stole, this was
I know too
within
much.
3 days. Within 3 days of her stealing shit, they arrested Tyler. She went to go stay with their grandma. Oh, me too, girl. Me too.
Y'all go ahead.
No, you're good. Anyway, so they went to go stay with their grandma. Well, she told her, you know, the grandparents do have a lot of dogs. They are dog lovers all the way, wholeheartedly. Service animals all the way. And Brittany couldn't stand it. So, quote unquote, she had patients come and pick her up. So you tell me if she's clean. You tell me. That timeline should tell you if she's clean. This all happened within 3 days.
She's not.
Oh, no.
So I had heard all that happen after she had lost the baby, like when she miscarried is when she really got back into.
Yeah, so I do have to give her props for that because that is a sad situation, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
She tried to get clean and we talked about it. And at the end of the day,
She put her body in shock because she tried to quit cold turkey.
yeah, so that's what we think caused, because she was doing a lot. She was doing a lot. Like, it put her in the hospital from.
Do you guys think, this is a popular question for all of you, do you guys, and this is speculation, this is alleged, guys, this
It's not true.
Ain't nothing alleged anymore.
Do any of you guys think that P and J are using anything? Because they have both, P for sure has dropped A. She doesn't look well.
No, but the only thing I do have to say
They
is
eat air chips 5 times a day.
that
So do you think she has an ED?
Yes.
self-induced, yes, wholeheartedly, because
She had her kids counting calories.
you're not supposed to say that.
Yeah, I think that's
That's true,
fine.
because I heard the same thing.
Yeah, no, they were. So, yeah, they were 100% taught to count calories. They were taught not to eat junk food. They was not allowed to have any sorts of candy, nothing like that. They weren't allowed to go to
But they're
certain
steady
restaurants.
They're steady drinking Coke at the dinner table. That's got 200
It's
calories.
all for looks. It's all for looks. It's picture perfect. It has to be picture perfect
But
for
do
her.
they get to drink those Cokes?
No.
But Johnny served them cupcakes last night.
So I was just told from somebody that they didn't like going over to her house because all she had was healthy food, because that's all she allowed them kids to eat.
And then there was, yeah. Even their school lunch snacks was healthy.
So somebody asked, I know we're saying the same things over and over, but I want to make sure everybody understands. Somebody asked who Jennifer is. Jennifer, and maybe some of you guys don't know, Jennifer, years ago, patients dated a guy named Scott Lombardi. Scott Lombardi assaulted a child in that home more than once, Jennifer, that we know of, or no?
Only once that I know of.
Okay.
I mean,
And patients knew about this. Jennifer is related to the perpetrator and spoke out for the victim in patients' care and said, we need to get this victim help, and P would not get them help. She came forward for the victim to be a spokesperson, and it didn't do any good because P would not do anything about it. And because you might say, well, why didn't Jennifer take her? You can't. You literally can't. It has to be the parent or the victim.
Yes.
we tried. Me and my husband, we tried. That's
Yes,
all.
and down here in the state of Mississippi, what a lot of people don't realize is if you take a minor someplace without the parents' consent, that's considered kidnapping.
Correct.
That is a kidnapping charge.
So Jennifer, somebody has asked a couple times, what did P say to you what was her reason for refusing help, or did she give a reason?
She didn't give a reason.
It didn't happen.
So I'm going to go back real quick. The whole story, the whole situation with Scott, how patients knew about it was because Mackenzie was going to therapy. Well, she had told her therapist about what happened. So I'm assuming with her she was still a minor at the time, they told P what happened, since she was technically, I guess, her guardian. And she called me on the phone and told me that that's what happened. And I'm like, okay, well, are y'all not going to do anything about it?
Who called you and told you?
He did.
So she just told you about it, but they weren't going to do anything.
Right. She called and told me because she wanted to make sure if anything happened to my daughter, because I have a daughter too, that he wasn't around.
But they just wasn't going to do anything. But you bet you tried to get that kid help.
We tried, and like I said, it made it harder too because he lived in Florida. So going from Mississippi to him being in Florida, trying to do charges and everything there, she didn't want to do anything else with it. So I mean, at that time,
Therapists, they're not required to report that to authorities as a mandated reporter.
I think that they're supposed to when it's a minor, but again, I don't know if that's really
technically
what happened.
Mandated reporters.
It gets iffy on that, dealing with a counselor, because the first step that they're always going to attempt to do is notify the other parent or the other party. So she may have been like, okay, we've handled this, you know, like
That's probably that's true.
yeah, it could go one of two ways because yeah, when I was 8, I had a therapist to call my dad who wasn't even in the picture and wasn't even in the state, but they didn't do nothing else about it. They didn't turn it over to CPS, nothing. They just notified the other parent.
And that may be all what they had to do. And I mean, I'm assuming that's
Yeah, I don't know.
that. I don't know. I just know as far as like us, because I am a nurse, but you know, if we
Chad
have
wants me to ask you if it was around 2019 or 2020.
I think it was after that.
2019 or 2020, what?
When the counselor asked patients about it.
When the counselor asked patients about that.
I think it was 2020, wasn't it?
I would have to go back. Honestly, I can't remember the time. But I would probably say so because it's been about 4 or 5 years. So
Yeah,
that
I think-
sounds about right.
I think
Well,
it
I
was
remember
about
I
2020.
messaged
Hi,
Scott.
PJ.
He reported me on Facebook. And so I got back on there after they let me out of jail. And I got on Scott's profile and I messaged his wife at the time.
And
was
told
like,
them you're
"Hey, you
disgusting.
Let your motherfucking husband know if he ever comes back to Mississippi, I don't give two fucks about his mama, his daddy, his brother, his sister. If I find out he's in Mississippi, and you better watch your child when you give birth to it too, because he's going to do the same thing to your child."
Yep.
That's what I sent her.
Yep.
Well, look, let me just tell you this: the same way that you felt, trust me, my husband felt the same way. He said, "You ever come here, and you won't go back."
Yeah, exactly. And that's your husband's brother?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So did you guys find out about it while Patience was still dating Scott?
No.
Or after? It was after?
No, this was after. I was driving a truck over the road, and actually, believe it or not, Jeremy's the one that called me back then and told me about what Mackenzie had said about Scott.
Yeah, because I think that happened to her when she was around 8, is what she was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think they were living in that house over off Cow in the Rain or something like that. Not far from his mama's pizza store.
The pizza store.
So
That's a whole nother story.
You know I'm talking about you. After all this came out, that was the first time I ever heard that, and I was like, huh.
what happened? I don't know nothing about no pizza story.
Scott's mama used to have a pizza store in Gulfport.
Yep.
And he something happened with Mackenzie and Patience. And Patience wouldn't tell me where he was at, so I assumed he was at his mama's store where he was working at. And I went down there and I was gonna have a casual conversation with him. And he just like flipped out and started throwing pizza pans everywhere. And I was like, what in the world, you know? So I went outside.
Yeah.
And this crazy little fucker threw a chair through his mama's store window and blamed it on me. And then Patience showed up and told the sheriff that I was out of control. She didn't know what I was doing over there.
That's why I said that's all.
Yeah.
So I
That's
did
a lot.
listen, real quick for everybody in here. I probably should have said that. Scott is in prison though, right now.
No, he actually got out in October.
Yeah.
Anyways, for everybody in here, I really have come this close to confirming that P is the one that gave Jeremy the money to bond out. Now, I can't say 100% for a fact, but I'm 99% sure she did.
I'm 99.99%.
Yep,
sure.
there is
But I can't say that.
Yeah, there is there's another bail bondsman in that county that knows that bail bondsman really well, and they're saying that she did bond him out, but she did not sign the bond document. Jeremy bonded himself out, but she provided the $23,000. So There's that. I figured that anyway because I didn't assume Jeremy had $23,000 laying around.
No. I know for sure that much money. If she gave him any money, I talked to the bondsman the night he was arrested. I've got the video of the sheriff's department walking him out of the house with the K9 unit.
No, from the backyard.
Out of whose house?
The house he was hiding in.
Was that not Patience and Johnny's when he got arrested that time, or was it a different time?
No, this is why he's currently in there right now.
Okay.
I don't know about the first bondsman. This bondsman right here.
Yeah, I'm talking about the big bond.
We're talking about this.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
When they arrested Jeremy, he was like 3 months behind on his payments and still owed $18,000.
Oh, so
it was payments.
So he was making payments. There was no $23,000 paid in advance.
No, not at all.
No.
I think his
that
bond
doesn't
total,
make logical sense because he wasn't going to pay $18,000.
His bond total was $25,000.
Yep.
He posted $2,000. Karen provided a documentation stating that she had an X amount of money coming from a life insurance policy. So they took the $2,000 and that paper on good faith and let Jeremy get out of jail.
But, when you think about it, I can't imagine the bail bond. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I'm just responding to a comment. Somebody was like, you're not supposed to share that information.
Why not?
We was the one who they called and was like, will you come sign this? No. So we was informed of it, not just from the bond.
Somebody else said earlier, don't use names. I'll use names. I just try to avoid minors' names.
Yes, no.
But as far as Patience, Johnny, Taco Bell, I literally have spoken to the sheriff in Jackson County and Stone County, and I can say whatever I want. I have already spoke to them today, and I can provide a screenshot of the phone number and the time.
Tell them they don't want to hear it, take their ass into bed.
If they don't want to hear it, don't do shitty shit.
Don't do shitty shit that people can talk about shit about you.
Yeah, I know. Like, don't get mad when people talk about what you're doing. Don't do shit like that, man. Don't do shit like that. And again, I just want to say, return the money from the fundraiser where you asked people to help give this woman some kind of dignity of life burial, burning, whatever, because especially, y'all, I'm going to be real. I did not know until Miss Betty said earlier that detail. I didn't know that detail about the device in the home. I knew Karen was facing horrendous charges. I did not know. That literally is horrendous that she recorded that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, so let's talk about Karen's death a little bit. Because what do you guys know? Was she I'm hearing that she was diagnosed with a cancer, but that it wasn't fatal.
So she ended up having like stage 1, something super, super, super light. Like it wasn't, she had years, like she absolutely had years. It wasn't nothing to bring hospice in. They had found it on routine testing.
What about that picture of her laying in the hospital looking like she's dying? What is that from?
Yeah, that's probably from like AIDS or something, probably. Shit.
No, so Karen was a lot lizard.
Yeah, we knew that. Yeah, we knew that. Yeah.
1 second, y'all. I gotta mute myself. They're here with my dryer.
Okay. Pickles. I wanted to know about Karen's passing. So, and you don't know Karen and Jeremy, do you?
Oh, I know Jeremy. I know Jeremy very well.
So, do I have a green? Oh, I was like, did I turn a green screen on? What's behind me? It looks black. Anyway, so did you know or have an idea the kind of person he was before all of this happened?
Who, Jeremy?
Yeah.
I mean, he was always a creep.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing, though. That's what I'm kind of asking, though, because men like that do tend to give off a vibe.
and he was always either drunk or high.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah,
And he likes to steal a lot.
he's a thief.
Oh yeah.
So, did you ever feel like while you were in that, I don't know how much you were around P and J together, or yeah, P and Jeremy together. Did you feel like they had, and I don't mean this that way, guys, don't take it that way, but did you feel like they had an odd relationship? Like she's oddly defensive over him to be the man that he is, if that makes sense.
I mean, it's hard to say because people don't really know like the whole backstory as far as goes back to like the situation with Scott. She didn't really, when she was dating Scott, she didn't have a relationship really at all with her mom or her dad. She stayed a lot with my in-laws.
Who did? Patience?
Yes.
Oh, your in-laws, because that was Scott. So
Yes.
so they lived with Scott's family, and
Yes.
you're okay. And did he? Go ahead.
No, it's okay. When she, brought up like the pizza place and stuff like that, my mother-in-law owned that. They both work there. Patients work there.
Yeah. How did she meet Scott? Do you know? Is that by working there?
No, I think they may have went to school together.
Okay. Okay. I'm looking here at some of these comments. Was Jeremy living with P while he was out on bond? We would have to ask. Do you know anything about that? Yeah, we'd have to ask Blaze.
That I don't know.
Chad and P, are they full siblings?
No,
Jeremy is not his dad?
correct.
Okay. I'm going to go through some of these. Okay. I know we've missed a ton of questions, guys. I don't know what Betty said when somebody asked what Betty said. She just went on it, and I get it. I get it. I'm not upset with her at all for that. Anybody else have to get out a pen and paper to chart this out? Y'all, I need a whiteboard. I know where Jeremy is out of jail for in jail for the next 6 years-ish. So CPS, we don't know. They're not letting, that's a closed case. They're not talking about it. Do you know if patients have a high school education or did she go to college?
So she got her GED. She did go to college. My goodness, she went to college probably 12 times since I've known her, but she was actually going to, I think it was Miller Mott, which is she was doing like a medical assistant type stuff. She never finished that. And then she started going to USM because she was going to be a teacher. She did graduate. She does have a degree.
She's a certified teacher.
I don't know if it's a teacher. She got a degree from USM for something.
Okay.
Because she had planned on she was in,
she's a smart girl.
She's not stupid. I mean.
Okay. No, I get it. There's a difference, but I get it. Yeah.
She was a,
Wait, hold on. Matt is saying she does not have a degree. Matt is saying she does not have a degree.
Maybe she graduated with just her Associates of Arts then.
Yeah, but that's fine. Yeah. That's okay.
She went to school was the time that her and Matt were together. So, I mean, he would know. But, yeah, I thought she had a degree.
He said she's got a medical certification. Did she ever use that?
Girl, no.
Has she ever worked much?
She worked a lot. Like I said, she worked at the pizza place that my mother-in-law owned. She worked there for a while. And then after that, she started, she worked with my mom because my mom owned a trucking company. And that's where that 20-year-old came
Your
from.
mom owned the pizza company and the trucking company.
My mother-in-law owned the pizza.
Chad's back on. I gotta get this wiped down real quick, but he said to ask all the questions that you needed to ask because he'll answer them.
Okay, so I did have a question a minute ago. What the hell was it? Do y'all remember? I was asking about shit. I had a really good question too. Somebody else thought too. Hold on. I know I had questions. I'm checking the chat right now. Hold on. Damn it, I can't remember what I was going to ask because I know I looked at a question and I said, oh, I know that's one for Blaze and Chad to ask.
Well, let me just tell you the funny thing. This goes back to this 20-year-old that she was dating.
Yeah.
But so when she was dating him, his mama.
Now, the 20-year-old was after who? Because I try to keep up with, and I know that's a lot.
Matt.
Before Matt or after Matt?
After.
Okay.
So she said that his mama had texted her and told her that her son didn't want to date her anymore. Because he was 20 years old and he didn't want a relationship with somebody that had kids.
How long ago was that? Maybe 5 years ago?
Maybe.
So how old was she?
She was in her 20s, maybe 30s. I don't even know how old she is now.
So like in her
think she was
20s,
like
you can
29 or 30, probably.
Yeah.
messing with a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
And they weren't together that long though, right? Because then she met.
No, like 2 months.
So then where
she
did
wanted
Lonnie come in?
something
Because-
serious, but she wanted a serious relationship with this kid, and he was like, "No, I'm not looking for that." And again, she had two kids of her own, and he was not. He's like, "No."
Oh, yes. Okay, something about, thank you guys. Okay, Chad, what I was asking earlier is, thank you guys for reminding me of this. So, in regards to Karen's death, right? So, how did you guys find out that she OD'd? And we got to watch how we say that. But how did y'all find out she OD'd and passed away? And what is your thoughts on her telling everybody it was cancer?
I mean, I really haven't associated with them really to
Okay.
know a lot of like details. I mean, my mom was the only link that connected me with information about any updates for probably the last 8 or 10 years.
And that's Melissa, right?
Yeah, Melissa.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I just too
So
much for
with
me
her
to deal with.
So with her gone, though, then that link for you is broken.
Yeah, I don't talk to any of them now. Like I couldn't tell you anything about patients other than what y'all talk about on here. To be honest with you, last time I seen her was Christmas last year.
Yeah, and that was brief, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just like 2 hours, and I hadn't seen her for probably a good year or two before that. Probably when her and Matt first broke up was the time I seen her before that.
Damn, that was a long time. I mean, holy cow. How far do you guys live? Pretty close to one another?
Oh yeah, I probably live 10 minutes from patients.
So you just choose not to have any relationship there.
Oh no, I mean she holds a lot of stuff against me, from Mackenzie, taking care of Mackenzie and stuff, and I get it. I should have been better than I was at the time, but
So should she have been, though?
we all learn as we grow. That's part of life,
Yeah. Somebody asked Chad, did your mom ever ask you why she chose to get back with Jeremy knowing he was out on the charges he was out on?
Do what?
Somebody asked, did your mom ever say why she chose to get back with Jeremy knowing the charges he was out on?
She didn't believe the charges, and until she seen it for face value, she wasn't gonna believe the charges. And we didn't approve of it, so we haven't had no relationship with my mother since she took off with Jeremy when he first got out of jail.
Yeah. Okay. So do you think your mom believes now?
No, she still don't believe
She
it.
still talks to him.
She thinks he was set up.
Even though they had video proof?
Yep, she thinks he was set up.
Do you guys really think she thinks that? Or do they really think that?
She's told us
or are they
that.
just defensive?
Look, I mean, I can't speak for them. I don't know why they think the way they think and do what they do. I'm telling you, like I can tell you what common sense would probably tell you, but it's going to be way far from that. I mean, I
Right.
guarantee it. Don't bet on it. Don't take it for face value what I say, because it's probably not correct.
So you were 15 when you had Mackenzie. How old was Patience?
Patience didn't get Mackenzie until Mackenzie was like 7.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, people think Patience had Mackenzie her whole life.
She was like, what, 5,
Patience
6
didn't
years?
have Mackenzie her entire life.
Yeah, I've been
So-
told 3.
When she was with Scott, Mackenzie was like 5.
Yeah, it was like 5 or 7. It wasn't like her entire life. You know?
No, and I don't know how old she was.
And
prior to
I
that.
got custody of Mackenzie back when I think she was like 12 or 13 is when she came back to live with me.
Yeah.
And she stayed with me for most of her high school term, you know.
Yeah.
She went to Van
How
Cleve
is your
High.
relationship now that she's older and you're older and like you said, you mature and grow? How is that relationship with Mackenzie now?
Well, I mean, me and Mackenzie's always had more or less like she knows if she needs something, you know, she can call me. She don't tell me a lot. You know, we whole other issues that we could get into that we don't need to, you know.
Right,
She knows that if she tells me, that's what it is, and until I found out otherwise. So
Yes.
if Mackenzie ever had a grudge against somebody and said, "Hey, Dad, they did this to me," they're going to be in some shit until I can find out Mackenzie lied to me.
Right. No, I get it. Yeah. Yeah, you were
So-
young.
And I've always made sure if she needed something, I'd get it. There's plenty of times when Patience and Scott was together that I sent money every month to pay light bills, to get Mackenzie. I always sent money for Mackenzie to have money to do whatever she wanted to do whenever she needed it.
So, we were at her graduation.
Mackenzie's mom also, I know a lot of people ask, her mom left when she was 3 months old. Nobody's talked to her since, period.
So
I
tiny,
think that
tiny
too
baby.
because, you know, how old was she when she had Mackenzie?
Mackenzie's mom I was 15 and she was 22, I think, 22 or 23.
Oh, I was.
I'm a giggle. Stop.
My jaw dropped. My jaw dropped.
Do you not understand? That means you were just fucking raped.
Hey, shh.
No, I'm sorry. Sorry, like that's
They gonna kick you off, man.
She was 17.
I get it, Chad. I
we
get
don't
it.
have to
So-
talk. Hang on.
Hold on. So, Chad, while I've got you, I got your attention. Somebody asked, do you know if Jeremy lived with your sister when he was out on bond? And you don't have to answer it if you don't want to. I always say that. I haven't told you that, Chad, but I've told everybody
Re-ask the
else.
question. Just re-ask the question.
Okay.
We had to
They
have a
were-
talk about what he can and can't say.
Yeah, no. If you don't want to answer, just say I can't or won't, or tell me to kick rocks, but not in sandals because I got tender toes. Did Jeremy live with Patience when he was out on bond?
Yes, him and Melissa lived in the shed that Mackenzie's living in.
Where was Mackenzie at the time?
She was living with
Ex-boyfriend.
ex-boyfriend.
Somebody else. Okay, so not in the house.
No.
No. I gotta put my case back on. Hang on, y'all.
I can say also that that's true because,
When Mackenzie moved in the shed, she had probably 15 black trash bags of shit that Jeremy and Melissa left in that shed, including paraphernalia.
Yes. Shit. Hang on, guys. It's almost on.
I'm going through more questions, guys. I don't want to. I'm looking. So, Chad, everybody's asking, so is Mackenzie's biological mother a missing person? Like, is this just not, like, you know, she's out there alive?
went on to have other
She is.
kids, blah, blah, blah,
She's-
whatever.
But as
She's
far as
off
you-
living another fabulous life, you know.
she's got relatives that she don't know.
Yeah, okay. So she's out there. She just is.
Yeah.
She's out there. Yeah.
Yeah. She's out there like Brittany, if that helps you understand anything.
What did he just say?
She's out there like Brittany is, if that says anything.
I get it. I get it. So I think of something that's really hard for like outsiders to comprehend is why is it in the videos it's always a picturesque house. There's no Jeremy, there's no Melissa, there's no Brittany. There was once, but in general, it's them in this picture perfect house. How come she doesn't show all these people?
That's what you all buy and pay for.
Oh, I don't.
Point. Look, that's telling you right now. She tells me all the time, why don't you start your own and get a GoPro of all this equipment? I said, I don't want to deal with these rotten ass people in my damn ear while I'm trying to work on a damn piece of equipment.
Yep.
She puts what she wants people to do.
Yep.
Whatever gives her the most money.
That's
and it's
it.
crazy because Patience didn't come from that life. That's what kills me. Patience was brought up in the country on a horse farm, playing in mud puddles. Like, I don't know who the hell she is. I don't know. I don't know.
The people that I've spoke with from that area, they all say, well, most people don't even know. Like, they don't even know. But the people that do know her are just like, oh, it's a character she's playing. When she's at the store in town, she's, the same person,
No, that's the whole entire presentation that she's become.
She has.
Oh, yes. Yes,
she has changed her entire dialect
to become the character.
I don't understand how somebody does that.
Yeah,
she's playing a role.
But she's actually, somebody else said that. No, you're onto something. Somebody else said that originally it was a character, but now she's actually morphed into it. She's forgetting that's not who she really is.
No, because what ended up like blowing her up was everybody knows from the start that her kids did not have a fucking bedroom. That's what she blew up over. It wasn't that she had a hard life. It wasn't that, I
remember this.
Like, it was about her children.
That was her choice because that's what y'all were buying at the time. That's what TikTok was infatuated at the time, was struggling moms that was out there getting out of these abusive relationships. And
that's another thing. Hold on. Chad, I don't know if you can speak on this, and I don't know if Matt is still in here. But didn't she at one time, and Melissa, you might know, Jennifer, you might know too, didn't she at one time, her whole persona was that she had escaped an abusive relationship, and that's how she ended up in that trailer? Wasn't that part of her persona at one time?
I don't see how. Matt literally drove himself insane trying to please that girl.
I know.
He did.
But did you see that, Jennifer? At one point, wasn't that her whole character was that she had left an abusive relationship?
But if you go back on her shit, it's like, I would not be here without this wonderful man, and he's my heart and soul. And it was like 2 weeks later, she's like, oh, he beat the shit out of me. I got to dip.
But he didn't, right?
But let me tell you, it was
everybody's commenting.
She was the one that was abusive. She was mean as hell.
Look.
So if anybody, it was her abusive to him.
And I promise you, if I come home and my old lady's talking about I'm out, I'm going to be flipping my shit too. So yeah, he was probably flipping his shit talking about, what are you talking about? You just said you were making chicken and dumplings.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. If I put it together, which this is speculation, I feel like she probably was having an affair, which triggered Matt.
She was talking to that kid. Like, we all found out at the end.
Yeah, she said she left her husband with nothing but 2 clothes baskets. She had to flee. Yes,
Bullshit. I was over at that damn house for 2 days with a trailer loading shit up with her. That's a crock of shit.
She literally said because she had.
Yeah.
We got a painting that she wanted to keep from Matt.
And she threw it in the trash.
Yeah, she literally threw it in the trash.
Yes, painting. I'm keeping that.
That's what I'm saying. She was the abusive one. Like, people don't know. That bitch is crazy.
I don't want you up there, dude. Come on.
But she's behind the doors crazy. She ain't no for real on the street crazy.
Yes, exactly. I have said the same thing. I'm like, all these videos that she posts, talking saying all this shit as how tough she is. She is not fucking nothing. Like,
Look,
if everybody really knew how she
they
was,
both
she
of
is
them
a
soft
fucking
as baby
scared
shit.
kitty
I'm here to
cat.
tell you, Brittany's the only one that's got any heart in that house.
Brittany is it.
I promise
Really?
you go in that house, you better knock Brittany out first. I'm telling you right
Absolutely, yeah. That is no lie. And it has been like that.
Knock Brittany out first, get Patience, and then run in the woods and find
They want
Johnny.
to know. Hey, they want to know if she beat up Lexi's mom.
Huh?
They want to know if she beat up Lexi's mom.
Hell to the no. She
Patience?
wouldn't even go around Lexi's mom because she was mad at the fact that Johnny even had to go and get Lexi from Lexi's mom.
Get off my pillow.
Patience
Go.
really truly wouldn't beat
Yeah.
up a fly. Like, people just
Yeah.
don't understand.
And look, adopt a kid and see if the news station puts it on the TV down here.
No.
Do it.
Yeah, but wasn't that a group adoption thing? She wasn't the only one that did adoption. There was like 50 families that did it. That's why it made the news, right?
I don't know the whole story to it. If you adopt a kid, it ain't gonna be on the news.
No. It's involving a minor.
Yeah.
You have to consent to it. Like 90%. Yeah, you have to consent to it.
Oh.
Because it's.
Yeah, she really did adopt Lexi, y'all. That was a legal adoption. They did that like
Yes.
months after Shelley passed away. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, what, 3 or 4 months after.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So, and I don't know. I'm only asking because I don't know. So somebody is saying, and maybe this is what Chad was talking about and I misunderstood him. Call our adopted child and see if it's on the news. And people in the chat are saying they can't put that on the news.
No, you cannot put a child's
So
adoption
why was it on the news?
Because girl, that's when she was starting on TikTok. It was another story. It was something else to get her name out on the
Do you
news.
think she really adopted her? Or
No,
was it?
She did. It was before her
She
judge.
adopted her.
Yeah, it was.
She definitely adopted her, but I think on the surface it was all, but I think there was a more sinister behind the scenes thing to it because she didn't want to be involved with other people that were tied to Lexi, so that was her way to eliminate people from being in touch
cutting
with Lexi.
her off. Yeah,
I've said that. Listen, I have said that, Chad, from day one. They have tried to eliminate any
We've been saying it for 2 years, but you see everybody blocks us and they tell these people awful things about us, which I don't care what y'all think. Or I still got to go to work tomorrow and I still got to pay rent. And I still
You know what you got to say,
care.
Chad? My grandpa used to say, I'm still going to get up in the morning and put my britches on one leg at a time. It doesn't matter.
Look, I tell her that all the time, and she's like, "These people are saying this. I don't give a shit what they're saying. I don't care."
This is all crumbling. I want you to know. I want you to know that all the things that you guys want heard or that you dealt with or whatever, it's all coming out, and
you know,
it's not going to get shut down.
Her mom messaged me about 3 or 4 weeks ago and said that I had no family left. And I was the biggest piece of shit for letting Blaise get involved in this and putting my information out there. And I needed to back off of Patience. And I was like, nope.
Yeah. Who messaged you that?
Melissa.
Melissa, the mom.
Message. Can you pull up the message? Oh, never mind. He got his phone right here. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm getting clawed on my back.
Yeah, that's Melissa. You know, I don't even. Yeah. We don't even have a mother and a father no more, period.
Can I ask you a question, Chad? And again, you don't have to answer it. And I hope you know that. You don't have to answer. I'm curious if you could tell us anything about your childhood. Were you and Patience raised together?
Yeah, we lived, I think.
They lived on a big-ass horse farm.
We had... Look, I'm gonna tell you. You know that Leave It to Beaver kid that everybody hated because they had all the good stuff? That was us. Like, we got picked on in school because we had all the name brand stuff. We went to like top of the line school. We went to private school. All that stuff.
So how did how did things go wrong for her to where she had this wonderful childhood or whatever? At what point did she end up in the trailer house?
I went to prison when I was 17.
Okay.
I got out when I was 21, and this is what the world was when I got out. Like
Okay.
these people had lost their minds, and I don't know what was going on
So
with
wait a
Melissa.
minute. When you got out, she was a social media influencer?
No,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
She was actually working at a restaurant as a waitress or something like that, and still going to school. Her and Scott wasn't even together yet. I think her and Scott either went to school together or were working somewhere together or something. I don't know. I don't know how they met, but that's about the time that I got out of prison.
Did y'all ever go to the dentist when you was kids?
Huh?
One comment said, did y'all ever go to the dentist when y'all was kids?
No, we were blessed. We always had good teeth.
So another
He
thing,
still has all of his
she
natural.
also made her platform on making the audience believe that she came from nothing, was dirt poor.
But
And
that's what made me resent her more, because
the lies.
Patience was first, Brittany was second, and I was last. Okay? Like, I had to go out and play with horses and go in the barn, and my dad or Jeremy would take Brittany and Patience and go
So
to
were
town.
you raised by Jeremy?
Yeah, and that's what's crazy. Like,
But are
all
you the
this is-
baby or the oldest?
No, I'm the oldest.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, we had the 5 vacations a year. We went to private schools. We had horse riding lessons. We lived on a horse farm. Like, we had a great upbringing. We were set up to be successful, but we all chose to do dumb shit, and that's that, you know?
Here's my other one, but she's a butthole.
I've been watching it. Okay, more questions for Chad. So that would have been Melissa and Jeremy when you were growing up, right? At some point, and this is not disrespectful whatsoever, but just trying to ask the questions that I know the chat wants to know. At what point did your
You're not
mom?
going to get offended.
Okay,
Like, our
well,
class
I'm
is
just.
what it
I
is.
understand. I have the same. My parents are better now, but at one point they were not. So this can be a touchy subject. But clearly, at some point, your mom. So was Jeremy always an alcoholic?
Yes, Jeremy's been an alcoholic as long as I can remember. He got real bad in it when we were all older, though.
Got
When
worse.
we were growing up, it was like a couple beers after work, or everybody get together on the weekend and cook out type thing, and it just progressed from there.
So at what point did your mom kind of lose her way? Because she struggled with addiction too, right?
Not until I was grown. I was grown and out of the house on my own, and Melissa went through a younger guy phase. She was almost 40, dating a 22-year-old.
Okay.
He was on a work release program in Kentucky, and my mom started talking to him through somebody at work, and she ended up picking the guy up on his work release, and they went on the run together for like 2 or 3 months on a Bonnie and Clyde spree.
Hmm.
And then when he went down, she circled back to Germany.
How
And
did
they
y'all
sta-
end up in Mississippi?
Really, I don't know. Katrina hit. I'd gotten a CDL. We were doing the Katrina thing. That's when I got in trouble shortly after that, and had to do what I had to do. But, you know, after I got out of prison, I just came back down here. This is where all my family was at the time, you know.
Right.
And stayed with my grandma and grandpa, because Jeremy and Melissa was from hotel to hotel to hotel. Patience was with Scott at the time. They were doing their own thing. You know, Mackenzie was in shock. You know, she hadn't seen me in so long, so that was part of the whole transition thing too. And I went back to driving trucks, so I wasn't in her life again, you know, because I was gone so much, but I was able to provide financially, you know.
So, everybody is asking about the Carney thing.
The what?
Carnivals.
What carnival?
They was in a carnival at one point.
Was it Melissa's parents?
Oh yeah, my grandpa. owned I forgot the name of it, but they owned a big carnival at one point.
So, is Chad and Pete brother and sister? Yes, they are brother and sister. Everybody said yes. Also, yeah, Patience made it sound like she came from dirt poor and that she never had parents. Ever. She never said, they didn't say they were rich. She just said they had everything, you know. What was Jeremy's occupation?
He was a thoroughbred assistant trainer.
So y'all didn't grow up poor.
No, not at all.
No, they grew up in like one of the best schools in Kentucky.
Was it
Oldham
Jeremy's
County?
farm?
What do you mean who's lying? What do y'all mean who's lying? Not you, Chad. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Was it Oldham County?
Yeah.
Oldham County.
We grew up in Oldham County, Kentucky.
Yeah.
I mean, you can look it up. It's one of the
most
wealthiest communities in the state of Kentucky. You know, and Jeremy actually had a horse running the Kentucky Derby. I think it was in like 1996 or 97 or something like that.
Yeah.
He placed fifth in the Derby. So.
And then didn't that horse get brought in and the baby was?
Yeah, and then they held him for stud feed after that.
So everybody's kind of asking, at what point did y'all go from like living on, you know, this horse night? Like at what point did all that fall apart?
I went to prison and come home, and this is what it was. I don't know.
Do you guys hear that? So he was in prison when, well, I guess they lost everything. Is that what happened? Or you don't really know because you weren't there, right?
Nobody's.
So do you guys hear that? So he doesn't have that answer. He can't answer what happened. He was gone for a while. So he can't answer that. Yeah, they just fell apart. I get that sometimes. Yeah, she is. That's her whole thing is they were dirt poor. She never had kids.
No, I mean, we were definitely not dirt poor. Like, definitely not. They had.
Calm down, Marcy, baby. I'm trying to follow along.
They had the newest vehicles every year. They did that lease turn in where they got the newest vehicle. Like, we lived in a 4 or 5 bedroom, one of them custom log cabin homes.
Yeah.
That's what we grew up in.
Yeah.
Which that is so true. Like, I wish that you could find her old Facebook post or her old Facebook page.
I wish you could find her old MySpace.
Well, that too, but her Facebook, she had a lot of pictures like when she was younger, and like she lived out on the farm, like it was her horses. And
I can get a hold of some.
I still remember my login, y'all.
Look, there's some friends that I still talk to that we all went to school with in Kentucky, and if I can get one of her friends to get on here. She grew up, they were best friends, and she can confirm, like, she went on some of the vacations with us. She lived at our house just as much.
Is that Shelby? Was her name
Shelby? Yes, Shelby, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so you guys asking about the carnival, the carnies, Melissa's parents, right? Melissa's parents owned food trucks and traveled with carnivals.
No, they were part of the carnival itself.
Yeah, they were the actual.
They ran the actual carnival itself.
Yes.
It comes to the Coliseum and stuff.
Okay, gotcha. I hope that answered y'all's question. Yeah, her platform's built on lies. I don't know if I want to ask this. Well, let me ask this. That you know of, Jeremy, or I'm sorry I keep saying that. Shoot me in the foot. Just do it. Chad. Did your sister struggle with addiction at all?
I've never known patients to have nothing but alcoholism. That's it.
Okay. I mean, I think that's important to know because there's a lot of like speculation online because of her weight loss, which Blaise kind of cleared that up earlier, and that makes sense too.
I don't know the last few years, I don't know, because I haven't been around her. I don't communicate with her, but as far as I know, she does not do no type of illegal drugs. No.
Chad, when you were gone, did you say about 5 years?
Roughly, yes.
Okay.
So So I will say on that too, real quick. She, the whole time that I've known her, and even now, she's never done anything like that. But I was told by somebody that like when she got like super, super, super skinny, that she was on something. What
I
that
heard
something
rumors,
was, I
but
don't know.
I heard rumors, but
Yeah,
the people
nothing.
that the rumors came from, you can't take it for face value, you know.
Wow.
Well, the one person I heard it from, I would believe her. So
I mean, yes, but she also had somebody influencing some of them decisions too, and because you got to think they wasn't talking at the time either. You know, she was staying with me, and that's when we heard it was from her and Melissa.
yeah.
Yeah. So Chad, your mom she's in prison right now.
No, she's out on bond.
So I'm going to ask you a question that the chat has asked 100 times, and I have put off asking it. Again, tell me to kick rocks. Do you feel like there's any possibility that Jeremy ever hurt either one of your sisters when they were younger, knowing what he's capable of?
I don't know personally, but me and Brittany had to grow up together because that was his pride and joy. You know, Patience did no wrong. Yeah, Patience did no wrong. Even if he seen it, we were influencing it somehow. You know what I mean? We got punished. You know. Now, when we were growing up, kid-wise, you know, he used to make me and Patience stand in the front yard and hug each other by the road so that all the cars would see us if we were fighting and arguing. But like, I never suspected any like stuff like he's been convicted of. No.
Okay, so somebody asked, I want to clear this up. What is Melissa out on bond for? That was grand theft larceny, right? Is that right? You robbed a gas station. Yeah. It's a long story. Does anybody know how she got bonded out?
Current boyfriend.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, Perry told us a little bit about current boyfriend.
Yeah, I refused. She called me from jail, and I said, "I'm sorry, I can't help you. You know, you did this to yourself. You know."
Yeah. Do you think that Ruggs caused that downfall of your mom?
Most definitely.
I hate that. I hate that for you, for sure.
I'm okay with it. Look, as you can tell, this entire
so fucked
family, like, you can make an MTV reality show out of this shit, probably, and it'd be bigger than the damn Jersey Shores.
But here's the thing, too, is that, you know, P, as dysfunctional, I come from a dysfunctional family, so I'm not saying this disrespectful, but as dysfunctional as your family is, she is literally putting the hat on of another character. And she's twisting it, you know, pretending that you guys had this horrendous childhood. She was alone. She had nobody. And essentially, she makes it seem like it's only ever been her and Mackenzie. Like they, you know.
No. Her and Jeremy, they were off and on a lot. Her and Melissa, they're on more than this is probably the longest they've ever been disassociated. And I think it's because of everything tied into what's going on right now. You know.
You mean what's going on with your mom?
What's going on with Patience's situation? You got to think they were just in Florida on a damn family vacation for a week and a half, and you know what I mean. And then it's like, now all of a sudden it's like you don't talk to your mom. Are you kidding me? Something's going on here.
Because I was floored that she allowed. First of all, Chad, I don't know if you know this, but she made a video maybe a year and a half ago where she gets in her vehicle. And she's talking about she left the kids with her dad because he's the greatest dad of all times, and she's going to go have a good Mother Day by herself. And yet she knew what he was out on bond for, but she didn't believe it, right? She thought her kids were safe.
Max.
What'd Matt say?
He said, "Damn, this is better than my life, but it is my life."
But look, you got to understand. Any way for Patience to get a babysitter, like, she's not gonna think
we got turned down from heaven.
Something's gonna happen. It's gonna be, I get to go out and do what I gotta do, and I'll pick my kids up later. You know, that's the only thought she puts into it.
So that's
true. She didn't care who watched them.
You haven't.
A person was a person to her.
Do any of you guys know how long exactly Well, first of all, I want to tell the chat this. When Johnny got out of prison, he was married to Shelly. He went home to Shelly. He didn't go home to Patience. He went home to Shelly. All the while he had another baby mama. He was supposed to go home to her, and he did not. He's never even met that child. And then Shelly told him she wanted a divorce because he got somebody else pregnant. She was just done. They were done. And 2 weeks later, he shows up with Patience. So do you guys happen to know how long they were? He was only out of jail 2 weeks before she moved him in.
I just got a text.
How long, like, when did you guys learn about Johnny? Was that?
Oh, that was, yeah, we found all that out.
I found out about Johnny at a Christmas party.
When did y'all find out he had other kids he has nothing to do with?
I didn't know.
No, we found all that out, like...
I thought he only had Lexi.
Just
Yeah.
No, he's got 2 sons he has no relationship with.
Yeah.
One of them, they got pregnant while he was married to Shelly.
Which you can't, like... It's not even on a place like this.
No, it wasn't 3 to 4 months because when he got out, unless they were talking while he was locked up, because when he got out, he went home to Shelly and Lexi. They were together 2 days. She told him she couldn't get over him getting somebody else pregnant. And he hopped around a little bit. And then when he came and got Lexi 2 weeks later, he was living with Patience, already living with her.
Him and
I don't
Patience
even-
tried to get pregnant when they first got together.
Yeah, I don't even know how they met.
Did you get her tubes tied? Because she made a video said she can't have any more babies.
Yeah, that's mad.
She got her tubes tied after she had little MJ. I mean, I'm sorry, Serenity.
Right.
I was like, wait a minute,
She's
that
the
don't
baby.
work.
Sorry. I mean, I wasn't in there, so I can't tell you that's 100% true.
Right,
But
but yeah,
When Patience and Scott separated, that's me and Patience fell apart at that point. We ain't never really
Recovered.
talked to each
what
other.
caused that, Chad?
I mean, she had me up at this boy's store and telling the sheriff that she didn't know why I was up there after she sent me up there.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, she threw you under the rug. Somebody
Yeah.
said, who moves a man in who just got out of prison with their children? Does she have, in the past, has she just had random men around the kids?
I mean, she literally left from Scott, not even 2 days, and moved to Saussure with that. I don't even know. I mean, he was here and gone so quick. I don't even know his name. I mean, she only lived with him for probably like 10 or 14 days and was moved out with Robbie.
She moves the kids in with her when she hops around like this?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm reading some. Ask Chad and Blaze.
But he got banned again, damn.
Yeah. So somebody said, ask Chad and Blaze how they feel that she treats the kids off camera. And I want you to I don't want you to group the kids together. If you answer that, I want you to answer it in the appropriate grouping.
No comment.
I don't know.
Okay,
No
Yeah.
comment.
that's fine. That's fine. So somebody asked, I don't know if they would know this, but do you guys know why she got her teeth done?
They were crooked.
That's it?
I don't.
Somebody pay for me.
I don't know. I think it was somebody reached out to her and said, "Hey, I'll give you a hell of a deal on some teeth if you'll come down here and once she."
But she did a GoFundMe for that. She did fundraisers for it.
Look, you know more than I do. I don't know patients like that on
I
social.
know what
media.
started it with that was when she had, which I mean, I do know this to be true.
Yeah.
She had an infection in her tooth.
Okay. Oh, I feel like I remember seeing a video where it was really swollen.
Yeah, so she went and got that pulled, and I mean, it
It
was
was downhill from there.
Yeah.
Then it
Pull
was-
one, you gotta pull them all.
Yeah, but you gotta realize when you pull teeth, that can actually open up in your blood supply.
Well, and it causes your teeth to shift. But so the thing is with that, Chad, like, I know you don't know this, so I want to fill in some gaps for you. Because we don't know the patients you know. We just know this side of it, and they're two different people. So she
Well,
did.
look, I've been trying to get her on here to say stuff, but patience keeps blocking us, and like I said,
Oh, it's every time. It's Like, Betty has done it multiple times and been blocked. That's what she's done to us. Like,
When she told me she had 500,000 followers at one time, when she hit 500,000, I about wrecked my damn truck. I said, how in the hell does she have 500,000 people convinced that she had this horrible life? Like, why?
Because she's playing. It's a role she's playing. It's a role. Yeah. So I want to address this real quick. Somebody said, does everybody remember the GoFundMe she did for her teeth? It wasn't just GoFundMe. You guys got to stop and think. She keeps all of her accounts like in her bio, so she accepts money all the time. But while we have 417 people in here, I'm going to say what I said earlier. I spent an hour on the phone yesterday with the Secretary of State for Mississippi reporting every single one of those, and those accounts are being investigated right now. They took that very serious. So they said the first step is they freeze all assets, and the second step is they notify them that they are being investigated and have no access to their funds.
Yep. So,
brick by brick.
So there's comments going on about eating disorders and all that stuff, and just about her teeth in general. So one, pregnancy can absolutely 100% ruin your teeth. Like, all mine are ruined on the bottom because I had hypermesis gravidarum with both my children, which I was 24/7 all the way until I was 37 weeks pregnant. So, pregnancy can do a lot of shit to your teeth. I mean, just in general.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, my best friend growing up, every single tooth in her head, she had 6 kids, and every single one of her teeth rot, and she looked like a ruggie. I mean, and she wasn't. So yeah, pregnancy can mess up the teeth. I think the bigger thing we were talking about there is the fundraising. I'm not insulting her looks right now or her teeth or anything like that. I will say all these people that send her all this money, all you're doing is creating a face that within the next year, people are going to be making fun of. Because I did a side-by-side comparison of her 3 years ago to yesterday.
Yeah.
She doesn't even, if I seen those two people in person, I'd never suggest they were the same person. And I don't know why she has the right to do that. She does. But there has been so much, and she doesn't talk about that. She doesn't talk about all the work she's had done.
No, so, ouch, he's clawed the shit out of me. So, actually down here, what's hilarious is that what we, quote unquote, speculate, quote unquote, allegedly, is that when she done the GoFundMe, when she got her breast done, it's not $8,000 to $9,000 to get them done. It's $5,000 plus.
Patients did not do that. Johnny gave her that for a gift.
Oh.
But is that what she said, though? Because then what is she doing with all of this?
Johnny made a video and was like, I don't know if it was her birthday or anniversary, but he drove her to the clinic and put it on his Facebook of walking in and making her appointment for her.
I just don't know. Like, I don't know where all the money is. You know, what is the need for all this money all the time? And I know we get, that's the thing. Somebody said, they're on vacation all the time and they drive these new vehicles and they have the audacity to continue to ask for money. And then when we ask questions about where that money is going, people are like, why are you asking?
Here's the thing. Like, you can't control what 750,000 idiots contribute to, and that's what it is. These people are complete idiots.
Another thing, Chad, somebody asked, which I don't know.
And maybe that's what the big deal is. Maybe that's why all these trolls are on here, because they cannot believe they got.
I agree. Yeah,
They
can't believe the truth. But somebody said, why so much financing? I can tell you this. I said this the other night. She tried to finance a boat, and they told her she is maxed out. She cannot finance another thing.
Rich people stay rich because they don't spend their money. They finance everything. Credit cards.
And then the money continues to come in.
And then they just make that minimum payment.
So, Chad, people have asked if you feel comfortable speaking about where your dad is.
I have no idea. I've never met him. I just know his name because of my birth. My mom hasn't even told me nothing about him. I just know because of my birth certificate. That's how I found out Jeremy wasn't my biological dad. because I needed my birth certificate to get my driver's license.
You didn't know until you
No.
were 16?
Yeah. No, 14 in the state of Kentucky, you can get a permit at 14.
Well, that's how it is where I'm at too. But holy shit, are you kidding?
Yeah, and I called and I was like, "Hey, they fucked up my birth certificate. Who's Ken?" You know, and I was like, "Germany ain't my dad," and that's when they gave me the whole talk of, well, you know, your dad was a POS and Jeremy stepped up and blah blah blah. So I've known Jeremy my whole life as my dad. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Did it make sense to you when you found out he wasn't?
Huh?
Did it make sense to you when you found out he wasn't your dad?
I mean, no, I mean, he was my dad. You know, that was my dad. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, that was
I
just
get
a
that.
name on the paper. I mean, I was like, why didn't y'all tell me? I don't care. You know, you could have been like, hey, you know, look, not just
Yeah.
here's your birth certificate, go get your driver's license.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're not going to see it.
Yeah, so even though he wasn't a biological father, he still played the fatherhood role.
Yeah, I was raised by my stepdad from 4 months old. And I didn't find out until I was like 12 or 13. And
I mean, he taught me everything I know as far as horse training, diesel mechanics, boat mechanics, driving trucks.
Did y'all
you
go
know.
to church growing up?
Who, us?
yeah,
Did we go to church?
yeah. Are you a
Have you-
Christian family?
Have
Do
you
you
all
guys?
not been following this entire ordeal? Like, you really think we have church in our life?
They were
No,
funny.
no, no. But that's why we're asking, though, because she's on this new spiritual journey where she's manipulating the Christians. And that's
I'm gonna
why.
tell you. Look, I'm gonna tell you. She has an aunt and an uncle in Florida
Oh,
that fraudulently started a church, became overnight pastors, scammed the church out of thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and they found him dead shortly before the court date.
from cancer, wasn't it?
Cancer, yep.
Yeah.
Cancer or an OD?
Cancer.
No, it was like out of
Well, I don't
nowhere.
know. I don't know. His wife said cancer. I don't. She might have opted
You
that. I
guys
don't
have
know.
some wild stories.
Well,
Wild
y'all don't even. You would be like, how are y'all even functioning? How do you even?
Yeah,
how do
I
you
get
even
it.
sane?
So you were so young when Mackenzie was conceived and born. At what point did did you say 3 months old when she left?
3 months she left, and my mom, Jeremy, raised her while I was going to school. Of course, I did drop out 10th grade. Went to work I went to work full time on the farm. And, you know, like I said, I got in trouble, went to prison, got my GED, got a couple certifications, got some other certified paperwork, you know, for some schooling I did, and here I am, you know.
Yeah. How long have you been out of prison?
I got out, I think it was 2012 or 13.
And you've been fine ever since, right?
Yeah, I go to work every day. Just started a business not too long ago. Got a
So
bunch of
you're also not the person being portrayed on social media, because you, my sir, are, you know, a ruggy, and you're just absent, and you're, you know, some terrible person. And I'm not. So the what she is portraying online is that you, Brittany, her mom, her dad, all of you guys are just out there. You're all on rugs. You're all, you know, can't get your shit together.
Grandma.
No, now back in the day, you know, when I went to prison, I was not the best person, you know, but I was 17 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get it.
I don't know how else to explain it, you know.
No, well, you don't have to. We understand that. Yeah.
Like I said, my parents set us all three up to be as successful as we could ever dream of, and we all fucked it up. I'm just here to tell you, we did it to ourselves. You
But
know,
was
our
that-
parents raised us and said, "Okay, you're old enough."
You're clean like what? Almost 4.5, almost. Is it 5 years? Yeah. He'll be celebrating 5 years clean in July from everything, and then I'll be celebrating 8 years sobriety in December.
I'm proud of both of you. I've got 5.5 years, so that's a big deal. I know it is. Yes, I know, right? Right?
Round of applause to everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know how these people just go back to it. I don't know what the hell they lost. They lost something. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. I know when I first got, I don't want to stay on this topic too long, but I know when I first got sober, I honestly felt like there was a part of me that felt like I betrayed my rug, my DOC. Like, you know, I don't know how to explain that, but like I felt like, God, a song that got me through my, when I got sober was Dear Agony by Breaking Benjamin, where
Oh my gosh.
where he's talking to the rug and he's like, you know, oh God, that song will make me sob. But okay, hold on. How did Chad buy her old trailer if she bought it with the land?
Oh, no.
No, I'm talking about the one before that where she started all the TikTok.
Lot 63 with the turquoise cabinets.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
I'm
With the
with
whiskey bottles up top?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Yes. No, Scott is not Kenzie's dad. Chad, who is in that you hear, that is Mackenzie's father. And to recap really quick, he was 15 when that baby was born. So the whole family pitched in and helped raise that baby. They lived in both. Do y'all live in a trailer now?
No, we live in a condo.
They live in a condo. They don't live in a trailer now.
It's an apartment condominium.
Somebody said, where is the newer single wide trailer that was in the family?
The what?
I don't know. The newer
The-
single wide.
What newer single wide?
The one we remodeled.
Oh,
So
Sold
we
it.
ended up, Perry sold it.
okay. No. You guys are y'all are misconfusing. Y'all are talking about two different trailers.
Okay, wait a minute.
No, not you, the chat. So there's two trailers here. You've got the one Patience traded for her new one. And
Yes.
then you've got the other one that they bought and remodeled and sold. Those are two different ones.
No, they didn't. No, they were renting that from Mr. Kenny. They didn't own that trailer. They
Dad,
were paying
shut up.
$800 a month.
Shut your
for that.
whore mouth up. Do you guys hear that? I hope you guys are listening to that.
She had a bunk bed in the living room with a sheet pulled across it so she could do her TikToks like she was in the other room. They were sleeping in the living room.
We
Yeah.
know that. We know that.
They
But
didn't own that trailer.
No.
That's what I'm saying. These people are so. I cannot believe there's that many idiots
Mr.
online.
Kenny,
Like, I can't
hang
believe
on.
this.
Mr. Kenny is the
I hope
same
you guys
one
are
who
listening.
owns-
I hope everybody in the chat heard that she did not trade that trailer
No,
or sell
Mis-
it.
So Mr. Kenny, who the dude who owns it, is the one who also owns Perry's and owns like several other rental properties out here.
Yeah, ask Perry. He'll tell you. Perry
Yes.
can confirm that.
110%.
Her whole
Yes.
platform.
Perry
There's
can
a whole
walk out.
series about this.
Perry can walk out on his front porch and take a picture of that trailer and send it to you right now.
Yes. Yes.
Do you guys remember, everybody in the chat, remember this is the trailer she traded for her new one?
Oh, we can go drive by it in the morning.
Wait, hold on. Somebody, Brandy,
Harry,
oh
come
yeah,
to
I
the
was
mic.
confused for a second, but I wanted to clear this up for you guys because this was a whole thing. It's always a thing that she traded that trailer for the trailer she's in. So I hope everybody hears that that's not true. Also, has anybody, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, and to clarify probably the next questions coming in, she in fact is that trailer, tongue-tied, that trailer that she is currently in is still on payments. There was no, it's, because, and I can,
What was the
and I can say
commercial
that,
stuff for? What was that for?
just a basic.
That's a discounted rate. She didn't have all them
So instead
additional
of-
Got on
fees.
here and cried. She got on here and cried.
159,000 went to like 109,000.
She still has like $100,000 note on it. It's not
Really?
completely paid out. They took a significant amount out. It was like a $180,000 trailer, I think.
Is Perry in here?
Call Perry and tell him to get online.
No. I
Perry
think he's
on
on here. I think he's on here.
He ain't on
I
there.
haven't seen him.
Oh, was he not? Okay, he was the other night. Okay, another thing. Have you guys or anybody in your little community heard that the man in the trailer commercials that she's standing next to, there was supposed to be an affair?
Look,
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
No comment.
I don't know.
No
but,
comment.
I have not heard that.
So they financed that trailer then?
Yes. And
Okay.
and I say that because at one point we was going around. We had talked about it with them around last October, November, because we were looking.
She wanted me to come clear some property and was going to give me the money for a down payment on a trailer. And I was like, nah, I'm not taking nothing from you. You know, 'cause I didn't want to be tied into this social media bullshit with her, you know?
Yep, you would have been a video. So people are still arguing in the comments that no, she traded, and I'm not saying I believe him, Chad. Don't holler at me. But they're saying no, she traded the new trailer she had for the one she has now.
So
She did trade a trailer at one point. But
yes, on the same
you
land.
said the trailer before that.
Listen, I can't keep up with all the trailers.
The land
I'm
is
not.
also
I'm not
financed.
joshing you. I might have been confuzzled.
She had a trailer, a smaller trailer
Good night, Jennifer.
That she traded to the double wide.
that she traded in on the double wide.
That was placed in front of it.
But she had one before that she told people she was selling or something, but she didn't own that.
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, no, Jennifer.
Yeah. Good night, Jennifer. See you. I don't know how to.
Thanks for coming in and crediting us.
Yeah. Right. I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know.
I think she might have to leave. I'm not sure.
Yeah, she said she had to go to bed.
Yeah, I don't do this live stuff.
What'd you say?
I said I don't do this live stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off too. I think we had a fantastic live, but it is 10:30, so
Yes, we are. Look, my AC's already been kicked down, ready for us to crawl up in that bed where he's at.
I appreciate you guys. And Chad, it was nice to semi-meet you and kind of tell your side of stuff, even though I know you don't mind. I know you don't care to. I know you could give a rat's ass, but I'm glad you did. I appreciate you.
All
You need
right.
to get more people to listen.
I'm on it. I promise you, brick by brick, I'm fighting this. So at the end of the day, my goal after everything else is to get Lexi back where she belongs.
Yep.
But if I have to do it brick by brick, I will do it brick by brick. I'm starting at the bottom. So I appreciate you both. I'm going to hop off here. I got 100 messages waiting for me. So
All right,
I'll
night,
talk
girls.
to you guys
See you later.
Bye.